I made a mistake and I let the player see the episode thumbnail.
What the fuck?
What is it?
If it makes you feel any better, Kelly, I was opening my character sheet and didn't see it, so I'll be surprised.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will. All right, let's
I
restart.
wasn't even sure what I was looking at, so
You know
honestly,
what?
I will too.
You won't be.
That was a
Yeah, it was
It's a
a
thing.
thing.
It sure was a thing.
it is a thing.
It is a
Yeah,
thing.
absolutely a thing.
Oh, thank you, Lady Liliana,
Oh,
for
good.
the hurt them
Thank you,
more.
Lady
Oh, there's
Liliana.
another.
Another
Yes.
What are we
one.
gonna do?
Oh, come on,
And
come on. You can
another
do
one.
one more. I know you
And
have
Yeah,
one.
there we
There we go.
go.
All right, let me get those.
And another one.
All right, how many is that
Players
total?
are
That's
going to
3?
need this.
Okay.
Three.
Macro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far, Nacro's here, though, so...
Yeah, it's fair.
Oh,
I need
thank
as many
you.
as I can. I'm actually using
There
Oh,
we go.
Another hurt them more.
There we
That's
go.
4. Okay. All right, let's actually do the intro, okay? Y'all ready?
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
My thing flipped. There we go. Hello and welcome to another episode of Call of the Netherdeep here on Dork Tales. I hope you all doing well tonight. My name's Kelly. I'm your dungeon master tonight. I use he and him, and I am very excited to be here tonight because we are back after a long impromptu hiatus between our convention, Dork Tales Expo, which is going up on YouTube in the next day or so. I just have to upload a lot of footage. And between just some illness and things like that, we haven't been able to actually play an episode of Call of the Netherdeep in quite a while, about 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So I am really excited to be here and to do that. And you know what? I don't think I'm the only one. So let's go around in a circle, introduce ourselves, and do some quick announcements, and then we will start the show, because I have a lot to do to you tonight. I mean, we have a lot to do tonight. All right, go in a big circle, starting with Robin.
Hello, everyone. I'm Robin. I use she, her, or they, them pronouns, and tonight I am playing Keko Scar, our Goliath Bard. I almost said Barbarian because I've been listening to too much Vox Machina, but Bard, who does have a battle axe with her, but she does prefer to sing than fight. But yes, it's been a while, and I'm raring to get back into game.
It's gonna be great. Let's pass over to Krista.
Hi, I'm Krista. You can use she, her, or they, them pronouns for me. And I'm Chahista FX here in the chat and on social medias. And I play Sabina Morden, our halfling Beastmaster Ranger, and her companion Dax.
All right, down to Chris.
Hi, I'm Chris. I use he, him, or they pronouns, and I'm really excited to be back into game this week. And I'm playing Dorlin Wildrock, the hyper not focused gnome. Yeah, really happy to be here again, and good to see you all.
Good to see you as well. And finally, last but not least, Caitlin.
Hello, I'm Caitlin. I use she, her pronouns and go by Petite Medic on all social media and here in the chat as well. Tonight I'll be playing Zarya Ray, the Tiefling Cleric of Blood.
Nice.
And I almost forgot her name for a quick moment though there. So that's where I'm at tonight.
Nice. Well,
Strange times.
It's been a little while. There we go. Pardon that real quick. All right. So, folks, before we begin game, we have something very special to announce, and that is, if you look at your screen right now, you can see that you're level 4, but surprise, whoosh, you're level 5. All right, so if you can do anything to raise your character sheet up to level 5, just raise the roof on it, let's go ahead and do that real quick. Now, I know that you guys did some of that between times. You rolled your hit points at the end of last game, and so what I would like to know is, what's everybody taking for 5th level? What do you get?
So Bard's pretty simple. I get a 3rd level spell, which I have chosen slow. So we'll see how that goes. And then I also get I now regain my Bardic Inspiration on short rests as well as long rests, so that's exciting.
Nice. That's really good.
Mm.
All right. Anybody else get anything cool?
Yeah, extra attack.
Nice.
Oh, you actually do, don't you?
Yep, extra attack and Artificer 5 as the armor. Some more hit points, which is always nice. And a 2nd level spells. Got a couple always prepared. Shatter and Mirror Image. And then I also took... also have prepared Kinetic Jaunt because yes, please. And aid.
Nice.
There you go.
All right then. Okay.
Over here, I get Destroy Undead. So
Nice.
when an undead fails its saving throw against my turn undead feature, the creature is instantly destroyed if its challenge rating is at or below a certain threshold,
Cool.
as seen in my thing, and some spell slots, which are always good.
That's fantastic. All right. So that sounds like we are coming in pretty powerful. All right. So, quick announcements for everybody. First off, thank you so much for everybody who showed up at Dork Tales Expo. It was wonderful hosting that for you. The videos have all been edited. They're just in the process of encoding because that just take forever. There's like 18 videos or something like that. And then I just have to upload like the 300 gigabytes worth of files to YouTube, which, considering we're in kind of the middle of nowhere in Canada, like, well, I guess the edge of nowhere. That will take a little bit. So they will be up very soon. They're almost ready, and I hope you go and watch them on YouTube if you haven't already. It will be a lot of fun, and there's some great stuff in there. Besides that, I also am happy to announce that during Dork Tales Expo, it was revealed that we are going to be doing a couple of new projects. First, we have recorded episode 0 of Dork Tales the podcast, which is going to be also known as Dork Pod, which is an actual around-the-table game starring Krista, Robin, and Christine from Dork Tales, with me as DM. We're actually going to be sitting around a table telling a story that's going to be very comedic, very lewd, and is going to follow 3 miscreants. There's no better way to describe them than that. These are the weirdest characters I've seen in a party, trying to be functional at least. And it's going to be released on our Patreon starting in probably July, and then will be released to the rest of the world in a couple months after that. So if you want advance notice, go hop on our Patreon. Also on our Patreon, we are doing a game that also gets a little bit of that exclusive cooling off period of Strixhaven. We're running Strixhaven. Well, actually, I'm not running Strixhaven. Krista's running Strixhaven, and the cast has been chosen. We are looking into who we want to do our art now, and it's somebody who's doing some art for one of our other games, Mage the Ascension of the Victorian Era, who is... that game is coming back this week again, finally. I'm very excited about that as well. So many games going on here. We don't get to sleep ever.
Let's sleep.
No, we've been trying to look at calendars, and it is anxiety inducing.
It is.
So...
I didn't have an anxiety attack about it today, did you?
Me neither. I don't know what you're talking about.
You seemed
Especially
like
with
you were
moving
actually...
and having to find a new job.
You seemed like you
I
were
didn't.
doing... Yeah, you didn't have an anxiety attack about it.
See, the beauty of my mom friend overdrive is when I can tell other people are panicking, I go into Zen mode of no, it's fine. We can figure this out.
Yeah, to take care of everyone else at your own expense.
Are we?
Yep.
Yeah, it's the only way I stay sane. When people try to tell me take care of yourself first, no, then I panic. No.
Yes, absolutely. And that's the only time I get really mad at things is when other people bring problems to me and they're like, hey, you saw this happen? And I'm like, all right, let's go do this. Let's go break some knees. But if it's about me, I'll usually roll over and take it because I'm just like, it's not a big deal.
Yep.
Right?
Yep, I feel that.
But no.
Hey, can we stop calling everyone in this game out? And
Calling about your
calling you out, Chris. Calling you out.
This is that's my life. I am a pushover on myself, but I'll fight people. I'll come here.
You just
come here,
punched your
my
mic. You're
friend.
that upset.
I know, I'm so sorry. I'm so
you should
sorry.
have heard what the mic was saying about the rest of us.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Robin's got our back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once someone else is more nervous than I am, I can do the thing.
Nice.
Got this, you
Right?
know?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll break those knees, Space Mermaid. A sentence I never thought I'd say. Thank you, Space Mermaid, for giving me that pleasure. All right, so
That's
chat.
a wonderful quote.
Right? Space Mermaid? Space Coyote? All right, so folks, we're gonna stop chatting and start hopping into Call of the Netherdeep. I guess the last thing that I don't think we announced this on Call of the Netherdeep, so it's the final announcement. Do we announce that we had some affiliate links now? That we're actually affiliates for a couple of companies now? Okay, so if you need dice, if you're in Canada, Adventure Dice, we are affiliates of them. You can use code DorkTales to save 10%. They have free shipping inside of Canada and very cheap shipping inside of the US. Really cool dice. We also have friends over at Norse Foundry, which make super fancy dice, like this one that says DorkTales. We're not affiliates with them. We're just friends with them. So you know, you can save money by using Dork Tales. I think Dork Tales 10 for them.
Yeah, for them it's Dork Tales 10 for Adventure Dice, and the next one that you're probably saying,
Yeah.
Bones Coffee, are
Which
both
is Bones Coffee. Yeah, because if you need
are
coffee,
Dork Tales.
get small batch brewed
I
coffee
had one
from Florida.
today.
Did you? I've been drinking their cotton candy flavor. I have all of your bags of coffee
Yes,
literally right there.
because I was like, I have one left, and it's way up high in the corner, and so I got it brought down for me, and it was Jack-o'-lantern, and I was like, that'll do. So I got.
Do you like that one?
Jack-o'-lantern, and I do actually.
Oh, would you like the
I
rest?
mean, I usually don't drink it when it's not fall, but.
Do you want me to give
between
you
this
like
and-
half a bag? Because I find it's a little strong personally.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Okay.
Just between this and the scent I'm wearing, it feels like fall today. So.
That's
It's October. It's October
98.
90th.
What is it? Do you still have that in a tab? Your like count up
No,
from? Oh, I wish you did.
Frankenbones
You could just like
is
pull it
good.
out.
I can find
randomly.
it.
Yep, Space
I do
Mermaid's right.
have a
Frankenbones
watch
is.
face that counts down till Christmas.
Oh, that's cute.
I like to put it on in like July for a little while.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I want to say that as we are getting into this, I hope that anybody who's running this module is having a fantastic time. I'm very curious. So if you're watching this and are running this, please leave in the comments what's happening with the rivals in your game, because I've been looking forward and I'm like, wow, my party is, I'm gonna have to do something awful because they're just too
Okay.
nice.
But
So-
also, just a slight
But don't-
reminder
Hmm.
that us players are all in the chat.
This is
So
true.
Oh,
so
yeah.
no spoilies, please, please during
spoileasing.
game. We appreciate being surprised.
Yeah. But there's also no reason to be mean to them.
No.
Not yet.
Anyway.
Not yet.
Yes, not yet.
All right, it's October 228th today, according to Chris.
See,
Thank you.
I wait for my birthday at least before I start counting down till like October and Halloween.
I
But
would miss it,
That's fair.
but I do that with Christmas.
All right, so folks, it is time to start Call of the Netherdeep. Any last questions? Anything that you need to know before we start?
No, I apologize for all the staring at my phone. I'm picking spells. I forgot that I got new spells this level.
Cool. So long as your phone's muted and you're not using it to like hop on Tinder or something, I'm cool with that.
I also just saw someone in our chat
Oh
called
shit, we're
Smiley
not supposed
Fish,
to? I've been doing that.
and I read it as Smelly Fish,
Stop.
but
Stop.
it's Smiley Fish.
Is that why I keep getting notifications during game, Caitlin? You keep swiping on my profile.
I do. I just really want you to notice me.
I will. Hold on.
Notice
let
me, Dungeon Master.
Let me see if I
Notice
can
me,
notice.
Dungeon Master.
That means something completely different on Tinder, and you know it.
I
Ew.
do.
No.
All right, folks, it's time for Call of the Netherdeep here on Dork Tales. Care of Critical Role. Everyone be possessed by the cast of Critical Role. Okay. Hello and welcome to Critical Role here on Dork Tales. I was not watching a bunch of Matthew Mercer videos for certain voices today to make sure that I nail them. My God, he looks like Jesus in some of those videos when he has his full beard. Okay.
Some people think you.
All right. Let's do this thing. Last time on Call of the Netherdeep, your party continued their travel across the wastes of Xhorhas, eventually encountering a number of hostile entities across the barren wastelands. Luckily, you survived, largely unscathed, except for one of your traveling companions, the gnome, pardon me, the goblin, known as Dermot, who lost an eye to a Vrock, a vulturish demon. Eventually, you managed to make it out the other side, and found yourselves at the Emerald Loop caravan stop. It is here that we begin our story, for as you rested inside of the caravan, you encountered none other than Bodhi, Keiko's husband. After enjoying some drinks and some camaraderie, you met some other folk that you had encountered on the road and continued your deepening bonds with the other party. does anybody who ended up with the goggles that that was it Justice provided? By the way, Justice, the tiefling that you rescued from the bristled moorbounders.
I think it's
I
Sabina.
think- Yeah, I think Sabina, because I think we figured out it was me and or Keiko and Sabina both don't have dark vision, so I think Sabina got the goggles.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I didn't write them down. I should do that. Yes.
Sounds good. All right, so that'll give you night vision, so that's pretty fantastic. You ended
That's
up.
both characters in both games right now that have goggles of night.
This,
I gotta start playing characters with
Oh
dark vision, I
yeah,
swear.
that's true.
Yeah,
Oh, maybe
right,
that's
good
why I thought it
line,
was.
If there's
No,
enough
no,
time,
I
I'll
remember-
make you some.
Okay.
nice. All right. You had a fantastic night, sitting around the fire, listening to the sound of song and laughter. You slept, and awoke the next morning, preparing to head out again into the mountains and wastes of Zorhas on your way to Bazzoxan. The way before you was treacherous, dangerous, and you knew not what would await you at that ancient and terrifying city. However, before you could reach it, you had to depart. And so it was that the morning slowly broke around the campsite. Keiko, you lie in bed. What passes for a bed here? The curled up doubled bed rolls, affixed together. You feel a warm touch on your bare shoulder and see the red of your husband's skin. Good morning.
Good morning. I forgot how warm you were.
Yes, I run hot. Darling,
Hmm?
I can already hear that cantankerous gnome moving around outside.
Yes, he's probably pretty eager to get going. I know.
If I could, I'd like to ask... Don't go. Stay with me. I could use a guard to make it back to Anchorale. There's no better guard in all of the waste than you.
Well, I appreciate your flattery, sir. It will get you most things, I will admit.
It just did 3 times last night. But that's not what this is about.
No, it's not.
I have a bit of additional coin. Some foolhardy travelers bought provisions from me last night right before I closed. I'd be willing to give it back to them if they traveled with me. Bazzoxan is not a safe place, and I know that that's going to just inspire you to go there all the more, but...
I know. Honestly, having to say no to you is probably the hardest thing I'm going to do.
But there's an easy way around that.
I know. But someone needs help. Someone is trapped somewhere, or
It's...
this happened. Destiny? I don't know. Something.
I don't think you want me to get that cheesy, but... It's not a safe place. You told me what happened in the wastes yesterday, or the day before, when you fought that demon.
Yes.
That's what waits you in Bazzoxan.
Well, we'll be better prepared. We'll get the jump on it, not the other way around.
I swear to gods, if you're going... Fine, but if you're going, you better come back as pretty as you left.
I'll come back prettier.
I don't want more scars. Not on this. This is nice. I like the way it is.
I meant muscles, you know, from tearing off heads and carrying all the loot I'm going to find.
Ugh, well, you better
I'll be able
find
to buy a shop.
I've got a shop. It's a nice shop. We're inside the shop right now. Look, it's nice.
I
It's
would
got-
like a stationary shop for our children.
Well, what are we gonna
to grow
do
up
selling
in.
paper and pens? I mean, oh, you mean like a fixed? Yes.
Yes, like a fixed place.
Well, it's not broken. Then we don't have to fix it.
Yes.
Be yourself.
I plan on it.
Maybe try to be a little careful at least.
I'll try. Sometimes the bloodlust, you know, it takes over.
Obviously. Although, speaking of lust, and as we transition outside of the tent, who is up this time of morning? Dawn has recently crests over the edge of the copse of trees. Sabina, you're already up and collecting your things. Of your party and the other party that is up right now, Dax, of course, is awake. Dax is absolutely adorable in the morning. He's all yawns and stretches, and surprising number of things crack in that little moorbounder spine.
Oh yes, he's such a good moorbounder, and she's gonna kind of like climb on his tummy and like give big scritches. Oh, you're such so good, you're such... And she'll roll off and go, and run off into the woods or run off around the caravans.
All
Just have to
right.
chase her.
Can you do me a favor?
chase
Can you
each
make me an athletics check? I want to see if you can beat him.
other. Absolutely.
That was a good way to start the
Right.
night. That is,
Absolutely.
what are his bonuses?
Good question. He gets my proficiency
Okay.
plus his strength, which is 2, so he's +5, and I'm plus
Okay.
0.
So I've got an 18.
Amazing.
Here we go.
No, it's a 7.
All right, so you're going to dart back and forth, and are going to get tackled down into the fire ring, not into the fire pit itself, but into the ring of stumps that are sitting around this central fireplace that is just beginning to crackle to life for the cook pots. You're going to be tackled to the ground next to these logs, and as the fire is stoked nearby by that drow woman, Gaia Ilaria, you will hear the sound of a steaming kettle nearby from a smaller fire. And all right, enough of that. Ballas will reach down, holding a cup in front of you with steaming herbal tea.
Oh, thank you, Valis. Dust self off.
Surprised you didn't wake the entire camp.
We're very quiet and very sneaky.
Yes, I heard. You're cute. Yes, even you.
Dax much more so. I'm very furious and terrifying.
Why do you think I give you tea first? It's to placate you, so that you don't rip me asunder whenever your temper is riled to a fever pitch.
It is much appreciated.
You're telling me. I like my limbs where they are.
Me as well. I am. The limbs are best suited where they start. Did you have a good night?
Yes. I was just lost in thought for most of it. There's...
Oh, anything in particular?
He bites his lip, and a kind of clamminess is reflected on his deep skin. You can make an insight roll if you'd like.
We're gonna go with not good. That'll be 9.
9. You know what? Go ahead. You can actually roll another dice. Roll with advantage because this is one of your traveling companions that you'll be friends with for at least quite a while.
Fair.
So I think that's probably a fair call.
Krista, we need to like exercise your dice.
Every die. It's my extra life
We
die.
absolutely
It's my
do.
Dork Tales die. They all don't like me.
Have you tried threatening them?
I don't. Maybe a little harsh love is what they.
Yeah. So if they don't take kindly to "you're my favorite dice in the world," then you threaten them because,
Well, that was a nat
And they'll
1,
listen to
so
you.
they definitely need some threatening.
He looks
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
So, well, that one won't count. It'll be the 9. So he just seems kind of quiet this morning. He's often quiet and contemplative upon waking.
Sabina still doesn't get people super well, so
I guess I just concerned about Bazzoxan. It's not really the safest place.
well, I suppose we've all been places that aren't particularly safe.
I mean, yes, yeah. We've all been near Dorlin when he's tinkering, yes, but still, I think that it's
I mean, I was raised from a child by the Moorbounders, so I'm kind of used to things that are supposed to be very dangerous not actually being so.
well, here it will probably be the reverse. Be ready for anything.
If it will put your mind at ease, Valis.
Nothing
promise.
ever will, but it will do me well to know that you're at least watching your own butt. Or Dax is watching your butt, or someone's just a lot of...
He tends to do that for most people anyway, so yes, I'm sure he will be.
Good boy.
Valis, I hope you're well. If there's something on your mind, I'm happy to listen and happy to talk.
It's nothing, just bad. Intrusive thoughts.
I'm all too familiar with those. I understand.
I think they'd be what you'd call bad dreams if I had any.
Bad dreams that happen during the day.
I suppose that's the closest my kind get.
Yes, I'm familiar with those as well.
Cheers. And he'll raise his mug of tea to you.
She'll raise the giant mug to him because it's probably very big for her.
True. And you'll clank together and begin to sip your breakfast. Across the way, Zarya, what are you doing?
She's probably just like not wanting to wake up, and she probably does this often. You'll probably have to like almost drag her from the cot
I
because
think
she
it's-
just wants to stay in the nice warmth of the
I think-
cot.
I think it's Dorlin's turn today.
Drew the short straw. Sucks.
So Dorlin, you've packed up your things. You've already done a bit of tinkering. You've probably been sketching out that Airsat's eye you're trying to design.
Yeah, trying to after Sabina was nice enough to let me take a look at the goggles. I think I figured out the principle to add the night vision that would work with Dermot's natural sight and figure that out. And I didn't get the chance to talk to Gulsarian about it yet, but I'll eventually get to there. And oh shit, I need to wake up Zarya. So first thing I do is I put my armor on because I feel like she's been known to lash out when awakened unexpectedly.
Have people gotten singed?
That's fantastic.
Okay, I've got mending. and prestidigitation. So I'm gonna start gentle and see if I can like project like just slight little like sounds or like little bits of lights using prestidigitation just to like distract her, so that if she does lash out, hopefully in that direction. And if that doesn't work,
Oh, I think you muted.
I'm muted.
yourself.
I'm going to try and tickle her feet.
All right, so I'd like Caitlin.
You
Can you?
wouldn't.
I was being reasonable.
Just make death saves now. Just
All right. So can
Sorry.
I get you to make a wisdom save to make sure that you can wake up okay?
Yes. Yes. Make
Or
sure I can wake up okay.
Wisdom check. Yeah, you'll wake up easily.
Yeah, 20. Dirty
Okay.
20.
All right, so you'll wake up before the tickling begins.
Mm.
I'm thankful for that.
There's is she awake and is she willing to get up? It's more of a struggle to get up.
Hey, Zarya.
Yes.
I'll hold out a little flask of water and put some spice into it to make it taste like fuse. I'm like, try this. Try it.
What are you doing? Is everybody else up? Are they still eating breakfast? Because I don't actually really eat breakfast.
No, everyone's actually already packed and ready to go.
Oh.
And here, you get something to eat. I'll help put away your tent.
I don't want breakfast.
That's fine, but
fine.
we need to go.
What is this? She'll take the flask.
It's fuse.
What is that?
It's not actually fuse, but it tastes like it. Just give it a shot.
What did she just drink?
It is actually just water. He just makes it taste like that because he remembers it and is like homesick. But it's a specialty drink from the place where Dorland's from that people use to it's kind of like coffee, really strong coffee.
It's like,
good.
You know what it is? It's like the coffee Coke.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I
it's
tried the
awful.
vanilla one. It wasn't.
Oh, the
vanilla
dark
one
one's
wasn't that
bad.
Oh no, I only tried the
But
vanilla.
they love it where he's from.
Anyway.
And
Cool.
I think it might. Robin, you're the expert. Doesn't it have like a little bit of something with a bit of a stronger kick in it?
Yes.
Gunpowder?
Oh, good.
Yep. Just that
There's
extra.
gonna be like a little bit of. Psh, psh.
All right, come on,
Yeah.
let's go.
Okay.
We got
Give me
people to
1
save.
min- Just give me up. They can wait if they've waited this long. Just give me 1 minute.
Well, I guess they have probably been waiting for a while.
Yes, 2 seconds won't hurt them further.
All right.
Gelsariad!
All right, so
Hold on,
Dorlan is
Rob.
going to throw the flap of your little like one-person tent over, and that is going to reveal a sight that you weren't expecting this early in the morning. Galsariad is nearby, actually reading a book, and kind of like cringing away from Irvin, who is on the other side next to a trough of water, stripped down to his breeches, kind of like giving himself a towel bath.
Well,
And
that's a way to wake me up.
the boy's got an 8-pack. He's got that
Oh, I
wicked
know.
V. But he's just kind of like scrubbing the
gob
dirt and
buff.
What's that?
He's a goblin, right? It's a gob buff.
Irvin. He's
Or you
a-
mean
Well, Irvin,
Irvin.
Irvin, the dude.
yeah.
Sorry, I thought it was the other guy.
No. Yeah, Dorland's just like Dorland's got kind of like one of those creased kegs. You know what I'm talking about? Like he's a little pudgy,
okay.
but it's like it's
you mean
strong.
not
He's like,
Dorland,
pardon me.
you
Dermot,
mean?
not
Dermot.
Dorland.
Dermot.
No.
Okay, at least we're all confused.
What can we say? We all like the D, okay?
Okay, so
I am? Sorry.
so Irvin is towel bathing himself near Galsariad, who is nearby reading a book. Galsariad the drow, who's... Can you watch me splashing that, please? You're getting it too close to my pages. Sorry, I'm just trying to trying to clean up, yeah? You were the one that said I smell bad. Well, two things can be right at the same time, you know? You can smell like a pig and still bathe like one, too. Actually, well, pigs don't really... I mean, I know what pigs do, Irvin. I'm not an ignoramus. Well, I mean, you were the one that just... Okay. Oh, hey, how's it going? He waves over at you, Zarya.
Oh, hello. Just give me 1 minute here, and then as seeing him up like that, she's gonna immediately quickly get all of her shit together. Get ready.
What is she? How is she dressed? Does she have I kind of picture her in pink full pajamas with either bleeding heart decals, or a goth negligee. It's one of the two.
I was gonna say more of a gosh negligee.
A gosh negligee.
A gosh negligee. No, a goth negligee, but kind of like this outfit, but kind of strippy.
Oh, okay.
Strappy.
Nice,
Strappy.
nice. All right. Okay, so you have a time to get all bathed up, or not bathed up, to get all dressed up. And Dorlin, are you just gonna head over in the meanwhile and have a quick chat?
Yeah, I need to. I have some very important stuff I need to talk to Gelsariad about. So it's Gelsariad.
Yes. It's amazing that so much volume can be put in such a small container.
That's what one of my dads said. But here,
Dads. Oh.
Can you just look at this, please, and let me know. I'm working on something for Dermot, and I wanted your opinion. I think I have the equation balanced, but there's a little bit of the energy I think might be a bit off, and I know you're good. I think you're good with this kind of stuff. So Dorlin will open a book and show him the schematics that he's done up for the eye for Dermot, and basically say, am I missing something? Do you think this is functional, or can it be improved?
He's gonna lean down and take a nice long look at it, inspect it. When you say that you had multiple fathers, was that because they were in a relationship, or were you part of a science project?
No, there was my mom and my two dads.
Ah. But you're not a science project.
No, I was actually adopted, but, so maybe? I don't know, that doesn't matter. But what do you think of this? Oh, maybe.
Seems...
I never actually thought about that. Maybe I should look into that. That could explain a lot.
Honestly, it's a bit of a travesty what you have here.
Oh, what did I mess up?
His eyes are green.
I don't have that, unfortunately. This was all I could afford. I spent all of the money that I had trying to get something that would be functional. I mean, if you want to help, but I mean, we could improve it later.
Besides that, it's structurally fine. It's actually quite clever the way that you've harnessed the arcane energy into the stone. Your handwriting's abysmal, but I see that your glyphs are placed correctly. You've calculated Mercer's variables, and that should work.
Great. So you agree it should work? I haven't missed over anything. I want to make sure that at least it'll work. I mean, we can figure out the color later when we get a little bit more money.
What's this note about gunpowder? I don't think you should have. There's a note about adding gunpowder to it to weaponize it.
That's an idea for something else later. It's just an idea.
Let's leave that out of the prototype.
Oh no! I don't quite have the rest of the money for that one. I think I'd need a lot more expensive supplies for that. But if it does work, can you imagine like him being able to fire like an explosive eye, I was thinking of using magnets in like a little tube and like gunpowder and just being like to fire off
And
the
you
charged.
would surgically implant this.
Well, no,
What are we
it
what are we
started out
talking
thinking
about?
about it started out thinking about the eye, but I thought it was more like it inspired me to think about like an augment possibly for my armor. Which I should probably take off now that Zara is awake.
What are we talking about? Dermot says as he kind of ambles out dressed in his armor, his one eye plugged over with gauze that's blackened.
Oh,
He's talking about giving you laser eye surgery.
Laser eye surgery. Yeah. Well, like later. We'll get you the functioning eye first, and then Gulsarian thinks we should focus on the color, and after that,
I do like my gorgeous greens.
well, it's a good color. It's a very nice color. I prefer red, but I mean,
Your eyes aren't red though, are they?
no, I just like the color red.
Oh, fair. Thank you both for spending so much time on this.
Well, we'll figure it out. You took the hit for us, and we'll make sure you don't suffer for it.
Thank you. With that, Zarya, you gather and pack your tent away, and as you are starting to undo its pegs and roll it up, Irvin will head over next to you. And can I give you a hand with that?
Oh, sure. This is the part that I really have difficulty with, so I really do appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, not a problem at all. Happy to. I had a lot of fun with you last night. It's too bad it's gonna be a few more days before we're in Bazzoxan and actually can like grab like a real drink.
Yes. Well, it's something to look forward to, right?
I bought a bottle of wine from that tiefling merchant that's in town. So if you, wanna grab a drink next time we camp or something, like,
I'd love to.
cool.
Thank you.
No, thank you. It's nice to have somebody else to talk to, and you're a really good conversationalist.
Oh, thank you. I mean, I haven't really heard that a whole lot before, but thank you so much. I've
No,
heard a lot of different things, but
Well, I mean, you're lots of fun.
thank you. So are you. Did you
Yeah.
sleep well?
Kinda. I I think I slept on some rocks, but yeah, I think I did okay. Yeah. Oh, I gotta get going. We got roll call over there. Hey, you punks, get over here! You hear Io's voice ring out.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you later then, okay?
Hey, lover boy, move your ass!
Oh,
I
that's a
have
cute nickname.
Not with. She is not my type. Wrong shade. Here's your tent.
Thank you.
And then,
Well, don't leave her waiting, lover boy. And she's actually gonna, like, if you turn, she's gonna, like, tap his butt to, like, move him forward.
he's gonna scoot ahead a step, pause,
Nice.
look back, okay, and then scuttle off. You'll be able to catch out of the corner of your eye as he heads over to Io. Io gives him the rib elbow. Like, seriously? Seriously, man? You're gonna get burned.
Excellent.
And you'll see Maggie is like packing up these tents, just kind of like rolling them up like burritos in her hands, just like
2 at a time. Amazing.
2 at a time. She's just great. Yeah, so that gives you a chance for your party to gather forces and convene.
Oh, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Keiko.
How are you, Dolan? We could hear you early this morning, fussing about. Working on the eye, were you?
Yeah. Trying to. I finally got managed to get Gulsariad's opinion on it, so we think it'll function at least iteration. I've already got some prototypes up to Mach 4. That's where it gets really interesting.
I'm gonna lean over to
How many-
Valis. Say, see, Valis, no one ever hears me when Dolan's around.
What is Mach? And how many does Kenny go up to? Is it
Nobody-
4 the max?
Nobody
Oh
ever.
no, the imagination's the limit. Like once we get more ideas, like the weaponized version is the Mark IV, but once we get more ideas, we can go from there.
No one ever hears common sense until it's needed.
What are you saying, Velas?
I'm saying there's plenty of coffee if it's needed.
Ooh, I
And-
need some.
Yes, I would love some.
I did not sleep well at all last night.
Dorland,
know
if you
what
have any
I
more
mean.
coffee, you'll be at about 40% volume.
Oh, that's like half than usual. So I think he'll be fine.
All right, perk up. Shall we save some for Loverboy?
Loverboy.
Who's
Who's
Loverboy?
Loverboy?
Oh, Urban.
Bodhi?
He might like some.
Oh, it's Bodhi. Oh, I guess they could both be lover boys.
Oh, true.
Why are there so
Should I call
many
him that now? Oh, lover boy.
Hmm.
What, Gilded Trollop?
I can't hear you. Simply
I
say.
can't hear you. Oh, lover boy. He's not going with the bit. Fine.
But I'm trying to close up my bloody shop.
I was wondering if you wanted coffee.
Oh, I thought you were asking if I wanted a wank.
We did that this morning already.
That makes Sabina
Oh,
gag.
Yes, Sabina gagged.
So did you.
Just, I was just going to say that.
She's gonna walk away with.
Oh, Sabina, get back here. She's gonna like reach out her arm to try and grab Sabina and like pick her up and bring her back. I will stop talking about all the sexy stuff that Bodhi and I got up to last night.
You had to get that last one there, didn't you?
Hmm.
She,
No, I heard it. Not no. You don't play on. I'm going to have more tea.
Well, if you insist. Valis will give you some more tea.
Thank you, Valis.
Happy to help. And so with that, you'll have a moment to enjoy your tea, and Bodhi finishes packing up his things in the wagon for Bodhi's bodacious bodega, or Bodhi's brilliant bodega.
Ooh!
And
Amazing.
Brilliant.
I think it's brilliant. It's brilliant, bloody brilliant.
bloody
And
brilliant.
he will head back over and share a quick cup with you, sitting down next to Keiko on the bench. And look, I'm going to promise me that you're going to be bloody careful as you head out there.
Of course, I've got them to protect me. And Dax, we all know Dax does most of the protection here. He's quite fierce. He's grown a lot in the past year.
It's true.
Did you say you were going to... Where were you saying you're off to next?
Eventually I have to do a restock in Ankarau, which is basically on another continent. So it's quite
I was going to say that's quite a long way.
Well, I've got a marketing opportunity with some very important people. Wink. I'm looking to open a permanent shop like we talked about.
Oh!
Ankarel's has got it's big, cosmopolitan, people wear funny hats. It's
True.
perfect. Great place to raise strangely shaped children. It's good. The schools are good. The temperature's a bit mild. Actually, it's a bit blazing hot.
I was going to say it's pretty hot, isn't it? I'm
Well,
not
yeah,
used to
but
that.
guess what they have there?
What? What?
Trees that don't exist in a strange oasis in the middle of a field of spikes.
I like the field of spikes, okay?
Of course you like this field of spikes. You have no taste.
I married you, though.
And that just proves the rule.
Oh, well,
Anyway.
maybe we'll cross paths at some point. Who knows?
I hope so.
Maybe we'll see you in Oncarel.
I doubt it. You'd stick out like a sore thumb there. All the Goliaths there are quite fashionable.
Well, maybe I have to get some fashion then.
Yes. Wow. Perhaps if we meet in Anchorel, we'll go on a shopping montage.
I love it.
I would love to dress Sabina up. Oh, she's speechless.
Like what?
Like
What
a
would it dress
beautiful
up as?
young woman. Or boy, whatever you feel like, really. I'm not going to be picky.
Like in a dress.
If you'd like, yeah.
Okay.
That's a deal. Speaking of deal, I'm going to be late for my armed protection back into the wastes. Stay safe, pet. And he'll give you a pet.
Nice. She'll go and give him a full kiss.
All right. He's not going to resist.
Nope.
And stay safe, the
Go
rest
safe.
of you.
You too. Good luck.
Thank you.
Sell
Bye-bye.
the stuff. That's your future.
Yes, do your thing.
Thank you again for the horse.
Mm,
Oh, the tiny
and the
horse.
perfumes.
All things are available at Bodhi's Bodacious Brilliant Bodega. I'm still hammering at the name. Anyway,
I was gonna say you added something to it. Okay.
It's
okay, okay. I like
bodacious.
it. I like it. I like
It's-
it.
I like all the bees.
except
good.
the jar of bees we sold out of this. Anyway, have a great time. Be safe.
Jar
You
of
too.
bees?
I'm going
he had
now.
bees. He had bees.
Hmm.
Goodbye. And Valas will give him a wave and let him head off.
I need to write that down.
A jar of bees. You think that's probably a smart idea?
If we could
Uh,
weaponize it.
Yes, and I was gonna say in Dolan's hands, probably not.
Well, I mean, a traveling beehive actually might be nice. Have fresh honey for the tea in the morning.
Oh, that's true.
And that's
That
true.
would be
It's
delicious.
the
All kinds of
Yes.
interesting flavored honey because you'd come across all sorts of different plants.
Darling, if you come across more bees,
And you can infuse things into the
we
honey,
promise.
too.
Sabina,
want
we need to, when we retire, we need to make a honey collection thing.
Oh,
Or hive. Yeah,
Reminds me
we'll
of-
talk.
Reminds me of a fairy tale about dandelion and a bee that... All right.
I'm not familiar.
All right.
A dandelion and a bee.
Yes, it's a preposterous little fairy tale about a dandelion and a bee falling in love.
That's a.
I forget how it ends,
adorable.
though. You know, usual evil witches and things like that.
Probably.
Maybe some
Probably
hags
involved-
thrown in there for good luck.
I mean,
Probably involved with Feywild, right?
everything involves the Feywild. All right.
Everything.
All right, adventurers, friends. We have to trek across the wastes of Jorhas. We're almost there.
Again.
Well, I mean, we're only halfway there. We still have another, what, 4 days of travel? 3 days of travel?
Oh, we're nice and revitalized, though.
That's true.
We had a
It's
good
like
night's
setting it
sleep.
over. Setting off again.
Yes.
And none of you have actually been on this side of the fields before, correct?
No,
No.
Well, you
we're
have
relying on you.
It's been some years, but I'm sure that the barbed fields are still there. Keep an eye out. There's going to be devils, probably raiders, other things like that. Although, I think we're going to bypass a lot of it, especially if we're traveling with them. A dozen of us, including a moorbounder, there's not going to be a problem at all. In fact, I bet it's going to be smooth sailing.
That's why we're the Dax Hounds.
We never
You're
actually...
really gonna make that work, aren't you?
He's trying.
He's trying really
Dax.
hard.
It's Dax. Look at his little face.
I mean, it is really cute.
He'll
But we're
cover
gonna
it.
have to come to a consensus.
Whatever works for you.
Dachshunds is kind of.
I think it needs to flow organically.
It's true.
All right. Well, let's get going. It's going to be an easy trip.
Oh yeah, smooth
Okay.
sailing.
Excellent.
Nothing at all could possibly go wrong. And then we're going to smash cut too.
Why would you say that?
Oh no!
Okay. All right.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. 2 days later, you're making your way through the wastes of Jorhas. When you come across... Well... You come across... You already did that. You already did that. God damn, you guys did a lot of stuff already. Looking ahead of you, you can see that ahead of you, a Gloomstalker, another one of those terrifying, black-winged, smoke-infested, pterosaur-looking creatures, is flying around above a small family of 3 mammoths. The mammoths are moving slowly across the waste, minding their own business, but this Gloomstalker, well, shrieks and is descending upon them with claws bared. By the time you notice this, giving the mammoths a wide berth, as you rightly should, you are about 500 feet away when this begins. The Gloomstalker shrieks and descends upon the mammoths with claws bared. However, as you're looking at this from a distance, it is getting a bit dim. You were about to set up camp in probably about 2 hours more of a walk. The lot of you take a look at this, and you can see that the Gloomstalker starts thrashing and shredding into the sides of the mammoths. At least it would, except the mammoths of the wastes of Jorhas are, well, they're made of stronger stuff than that. Its claws can't penetrate the mammoth's hide. Over and over, it slams into the mother mammoth, trying to get at the perhaps thin-skinned baby that's still larger than any of you, including Maggie. It shrieks, takes off to the sky in frustration, and that is when you see that it notices you. Now, this Gloomstalker appears to be hungry. It appears to be desperate. And I'd like all of you to roll initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
All right. Valis got a 6. And the
Oh,
other...
not bad.
Oh,
Oof.
bad.
7 total.
All of you who are within 20 feet of Maggie may roll with advantage. By the
Oh,
way.
hell yeah!
Oh, that's
Maggie,
better. So
I love you.
Okay,
So
pop
scratch
them in
that
our
last
ping
one.
chat.
Oh,
Same
Good.
thing.
amazing.
Okay.
2
uh,
4s. Gotta
2
love that
4s, that's
advantage.
great. Okay. And cool. So I've got
ignore the top one of mine.
I've got Zarya, followed by Keiko, followed by Valis, followed by Sabina and Dax, and now let me just roll for like 10 people. 1 sec. This is so good when they roll both 4s. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Wow, they're rolling really poorly. Okay, so that is going to be Dorlin, Io, Maggie is down here, and Galisariad, Irvin, and Dorlin. Okay, so Dorlin, you're not last. I was writing in strange order. And
I'll take it.
the Gloomstalker actually has the lowest initiative, if you can believe it, which is really too bad for it. In the distance, the Gloomstalker takes to the sky and begins flying toward you, moving at incredible speed. Now, it's about 100 feet in the air as it is Yeah, as it is rising to the sky, and makes a beeline toward you, or a Gloomstalker line toward you, as it shrieks across the battlefield, making its way toward you. You probably have about 3 rounds before it will hit you. The first round that is going to pass before you really notice that it's coming at you, you are going to see that it is about about 300 feet from you by the beginning of your first round.
Okay.
So it is moving at a rate of about 150, 160 feet per round. All right, so top of the initiative, it is 300 feet away from you. Zaria, what are you doing?
Okay, let me just look at my spells here.
Now,
it's still a little
Gloomstalkers
bit
are-
too far.
They are large winged predators that look kind of like wyverns, made of twisting shadows, glowing eyes, and dagger-like teeth. They are nothing to scoff at.
No.
Those look really cool.
Yes.
Let me just. Sorry about that. I just wanted to see because I had something in here that I was wanting to do. If I had yes. That's the one that I would. All right. The thing is that it's not like I had to go through a lot of. I didn't have a lot prepared today, but I did have here. I would like to cast Beacon of Hope.
Okay.
On our area. And I guess just choosing everybody. I don't know. It says choose any number of creatures within range. The spell bestows hope and vitality. For the duration, each target has advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws, and regains the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing. So it's just a little buff before hits the fan.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So that do you have any
spell down the drain?
Beautiful. Do you have any other actions?
Nope, that is a full action, and I don't think I have any bonus actions. So I'm just gonna like lift my shield and get ready for battle.
Sounds great. Casting that, your magic is going to flood around you. The Raven Queen's... Is it the Raven Queen? It's the Raven Queen, right? I'm getting all my ravens mixed up. Okay. The Raven Queen is going to infuse all of you with vitality, hope, and like a zeal for this combat that is oncoming. Keiko, this creature is surging across the battlefield toward you, looming down. This is going to be a hell of a fight. What do you do?
So you said it's about 300 feet away, and it
at the beginning of this round,
looks like it's coming at a speed of 150.
It's going to be here in 2 rounds.
Okay, yeah, sorry, yes. So Keiko's gonna move up 30 feet, and I'm going to hold my action until it gets to 120 feet away from me. I am holding slow.
Okay.
So basically, she's gonna walk 30 feet forward, and she's just gonna start, like, waving her conducting wand, and just to a nice slow tempo. And she's going to get ready to cast that as my turn, and I'll hold that until the thing comes within range.
Nice. I appreciate it. All right. Across the distance, you can start to hear it let out horrible shrieking noises as it descends down toward you, holding that. Valis is going to pull out his sword and kind of walk up next to you and be like, hope you have a plan. This thing is going to get very ugly. Oh, you're casting. Sorry.
What? Sorry, I'm a little busy trying to...
Okay, you cast, I'll make sure it doesn't eat your head. Deal?
Right, sounds fantastic.
Okay, Sabina, it's your turn, and then Dorland's on deck.
Sabina is going to draw her bow, hop up on to stand on Dax's back to get a little bit of height, and then, but she's going to cast to the side, and a sort of section of the desert turns into moorish, brackish water with some little vegetation growing out of it, some mossy stones, and some little fireflies dancing around it. And I'm going to cast Healing Spirit, which means it is a little puddle of marsh that anyone that walks through it or ends their turn in it gets a d6 of healing.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So would that be maximum, according to Caitlin's Beacon of Hope?
Yes,
Would automatically be 6 points?
it would.
Yep. For a minute. Yep. So for 6.
Awesome.
10 rounds? For 10
Yeah,
rounds.
that would.
High five.
That would automatically do that. That is broke as hell.
Sick
I love
teamwork.
it. Nice.
I didn't
do you-
even consider that.
are you doing anything
That's
else,
awesome.
Sabina?
Promotes synergy.
No, I'm just gonna. I only have a short bow, so my range is pretty tiny, and I can't cast any more spells. So I think I'm just gonna hold my action, or I'll just hold for this one.
Nice. Okay. Then, Dermot, what do you do?
Correct?
Sorry, pardon me, Dorland. God damn the
My
D
one-eyed
names.
goblin friend. All right, everyone's rushing in or getting ready and prepped, so I'm going
Oh,
to.
I put Dorland on twice. That was Dermot technically, so it is Dermot's
Okay.
turn.
Nope, fair.
Uh,
Go, my cyclopean cyclopean goblin buddy.
oh crap. Okay, so Dermot is going to yeah, he is going to he's gonna cast Bless. So how many targets? Up to 3 targets choice when it he is going to cast that on Io and Galsariad, and who's gonna launch something out of you guys? Do any of you have a bow that's visible that you use? And he's
There's
gonna
a
cast.
crossbow on her back.
He'll cast it on Sabina.
Yeah.
So Sabina, you have Bless. You can add a D4 to any attack roll or saving throw that is made in the next minute. Okay. So don't forget that you have that. So Io will have that, and so will Galsariad. So he'll cast that. Io's turn. Io is going to step forward, hawk a big loogie. Watch this. And is going to draw her bow. And, God, does that actually hit? Crap, that's a really low roll. She draw. Oh, wait, I have a D4. What am I doing? I just gave myself the damn thing, and it didn't. It's pretty good, actually. All right, so 12 plus. Oh, that's absolutely a hit. Okay. There is an arc as she leans back, draws her bow, and fires, which is going to be even with disadvantage of that range, that's still gonna hit. That is pretty good, actually. 2d8. I'll just give it average. All right, it's gonna be 11 points of damage off the Gloomstalker, which is going to piss it off a lot. As an arrow slams into one of its wings, and it's going to shriek to the skies as it continues to approach. Irvin is going to step up next to Zari and, don't worry, I got you.
I know you do.
Oh yeah, serious. Okay. All right, he's gonna start juggling his knives, trying not to poke himself. Dorlin, it is your turn, then Maggie's on deck.
Okay,
He's not historically been great with them. Sorry.
Yeah, he's not he's been practicing. I got new dice out for this episode.
I'm going to use my gnome armor magic and suit up. And so it looked like, I think Ao pissed the fuck out of this thing off. So
Yeah, she managed to.
Dorland's Dorland's gonna run over in front of Io, and Ao, and like kind of try and stand defensively in front of her, and it was an action to put the armor on, so he's just gonna wait there for now, and just try and get in the way. If he can, I mean, he's tiny, but get in front of her.
You doing okay down there, little man?
Just watching your back or your front. Yeah, you just keep firing.
Okay, sure. All right, Maggie is going to take a look at this thing and go, it's a bit beyond my reach. I'll just wait this one out until it gets here. And she'll walk up next to you and just kind of start swinging her hammer around, basically Thor-like. because that's what heroes do. I read that in a book. All right, and Galsariad is just tired of this stuff. What's my range on this? God, that's only 30 feet. That is 120 feet. He's gonna wait. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna cast Mage Armor on himself if he hadn't already that day. No thank you. All right, and the Gloomstalker is going to continue moving 150 feet toward Keiko. That's gonna trigger your slow spell. What's my save?
Perfect. I need a wisdom 14.
Nope. Rolled an at 1.
Ha! All right. So this creature is now slowed. So that means so it's a minute.
Okay.
So the affected target speed is now halved. It takes a -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws. It can't use reactions on its turn. It can use either an action or a bonus action, and regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items, it can't make more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn.
Okay. I'm going to say that the spell went off when it moved inside of your range, so it is at 140 feet at the end of its round after the spell has hit it. Okay? So it is 100...
yeah, because I moved up 30 feet, yes.
Oh, right. Pardon me. So you moved up 30 feet, so that means that if it halved its speed to be on that, then it would be at... Let me just count this down. So then it was 270 feet away from you, and that triggers at 150 feet, which means it was 120 feet away from you.
Mm-hmm. It'd have to be to get into my range.
So that means, and its speed was... So it is 100 feet away from everyone right now. By the time that... Because the rest of its movement would have been halved as well.
Yeah, and I'm assuming it doesn't cast spells, but if it does, it needs to roll a d20 to see if it can actually take effect on the spell.
Okay.
And if it's 11 or higher, it can do it.
So it is 100 feet away from you and about 40 feet in the air. So if we're kind of doing this on a 3-dimensional playing field, see that it's like coming down at you kind of at a diagonal. It's trying to dive bomb you. Oh, actually, you know, if it's trying to dive bomb you, it's 80 feet in the air. It's about 60 feet in the air then, because it would be coming down at a triangle, at a diagonal. So let's pull out the trigonometry for this stuff, guys. Let's do it. Okay, so I'm at 60 feet in the air. I have a theorem about that. And 100 feet away from you. So yeah, that's great. Top of the new round, Zarya, what do you do? This thing is 100 feet away.
Yeah, sorry. I was just looking at my ranges, and I was like, what long range spells do I have? I have like one.
Is it Searing Bolt or Searing...
Okay, I probably have more than one, but the one that I wanted to use is 60 feet, so that's not going to be a thing. So how far away is Keiko from me at the moment?
Keiko is 30 feet ahead of you.
Okay, I'm going to run up to Keiko because I don't want to be alone.
Okay.
But I will stand right behind, so I'll probably move up 25 feet and then try to shoot at it with my light crossbow.
Sounds great. Go ahead and make me an attack roll. Your light crossbow has... What's your range on that?
80.
Okay, then you are rolling flat.
Okay. Use this one.
And its armor class is lowered, of course, so you are going to fire a bolt through the sky.
Oh, a nat 20.
Are you kidding? Go ahead, roll double.
No, I'm for reals.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate you. Let's go. Woo. I mean, I could have rolled better, but that's 7 plus 1 is going to be 8 damage.
Did you add your dex?
Cursing. I did. Yes, I did. Yes, my dex is not very great. That's why it's a +1.
Oh, okay. So you rolled 7. Okay, I was like, okay, sounds good.
I did not roll. I rolled like average.
Okay. So you are going to shoot this thing, and it is going to fly through the air, and you're going to hear a shriek in the distance as the bolt punctures through the side of its mouth and erupts out the back of its skull, tearing part of its jaw and cheek off. It is pissed like hell. That was a hell of a shot. Its bare and naked shadowy cheek is like torn and flapping up into its eye as it soars down.
Get wrecked.
That is so disgusting. I love it.
Keiko and then Valis. What do you do?
Okay, so Is it 100 feet away from the group or 100 feet away from me?
It is 100 feet away from you specifically.
Okay.
So that is how I've done the math. I've used you as the target for the math now.
Okay, yeah, fair. That's what I was wondering. Darn it, I would be 10 feet just out of range to cast a spell. Darn it.
Can you
Okay,
move forward 10 feet?
Well, no, I have a speed of 30, so if I
Ah.
move 30 feet, gets me to 70 feet.
I mean, it's still coming at you.
Relative.
You could cast the spell with the react, like use your
Oh, right, yeah, I could hold my action like I did last time. Smart.
use the spell casting as the trigger of when it reaches the point I can hit them with the spell.
Yes, you're right. Okay, so, yeah, Keiko's gonna probably, the Gloomstalker looks like it's,
Math.
it's an animal. It doesn't have like any armor or anything on
It
it.
doesn't
does
look like it has any. Well, it has natural armor. It has a very thick hide.
Okay.
But besides that, not really.
Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is I am going to hold a shoot. Sorry, my things. I am going to just I'm gonna cast mirror image on myself, actually.
Okay, mirror image it is.
So suddenly there's going to be 3 Keikos now.
Ooh, wonderful. All
4
right.
Keikos, including
4
herself.
Keikos. All right, there are 4 Keikos on the field. Suddenly, are you doing anything else with your round? Doing bardic inspiration or anything like that?
Yeah, I'll give bardic inspiration for Sabina
Okay.
because she
Alright.
looks like she has potentially a bow out, so she might be able to.
Do you have a
hit it
song
this
for
round,
that?
So, yes. So Keiko is gonna put away her conducting one, whip out her battle axe, and she's going to start strumming. Crap! I don't have a thing prepared. Ranger danger, Ranger danger. Gonna kill this Gloomstalker with Ranger danger.
That's all I needed. That's all I needed out of life. So that's great. Okay, so Sabina, you are going to get the D6. Is it at your level?
Still D6, yeah.
Sounds great. All right, Valis is up, followed by Sabina. Valis is going to draw his short bow and just fire off 2 shots because what else are you gonna do? That is a 5, which turns into a. That's not. Oh, actually, what's AC now? Its AC is 5 plus 8. No, that's gonna be just barely a miss. Damn. All right, so fires off a shot. Let it be a warning to you. Let that be a warning. I meant to. I hate bows. Why did I... Here. Sabina, you beat that.
Okay, so short bows have a regular range of 80.
Yep.
Is
So-
it gonna make it here in that time?
If you move 20 feet forward, it's within 80 feet of you.
Sick. Okay. Yeah, I'll get Dax to move forward, and then I will take 2 attacks. Yeah.
Yeah, actually level 5. Oh, god damn it.
Yeah.
Valis could have taken 2 attacks, but he's lazy. He's lazy. He doesn't care.
And I have bless. Yeah.
You have bless, so it's a D4 on each of those. So a different,
Sick.
a
Okay.
different D4 on each.
So 18 plus 3 is 21
That's
plus
a hit.
9 is 20 is 30. And that's gonna be 5 plus 9 is 14.
That's a hit because
Yeah,
of slow.
Bardic is oh.
And you still have a bardic held too.
Yeah, but if that hits, sick.
That they
okay,
both
cool.
hit. You're gonna hear like the creature shriek in the sky as it hits.
That's 2d6 for the hit, and then bless doesn't do damage. It's just
Bless does not go to damage now.
Okay, that's what I thought.
The chat is saying Valis is
Important.
concentrating on brooding. He is. It's very important.
True,
He
truly.
flicks his hair back up.
Does double 6s.
+4 and 4 is 8, so 20
Okay.
damage.
Are you kidding me? Okay. 20 damage as you notch 2 arrows and plunge them into this thing's collarbones as it is coming at you. It lets out another horrified shriek, and Valis goes, show off.
She'll do a little like mock curtsy.
See, and this
And
is
draw
why
her
we
bow
need to
again.
buy you a dress.
I'm not saying I wouldn't like it.
All right.
She also has like has like a bunch of like torn fabric that like matches her little cape that like kind of looks like a little like kid's tutu, that kind of looks like a dress, but she wears pants because she is an adventurer.
All right. Dermot
Practical.
is going to hold his action, and you're going to hear Io behind you say, "Hey, you're a pretty good shot. Beat this." Okay. About time. She is going to notch 2 arrows and is going to deal 2 shots into this creature. That is going to be 2 hits. That is 14 on the first hit. And I love this. 14 and 17. 31 points of damage from these shots.
Ayo!
Heyo! Wow.
Heyo!
The creature is getting quite close
Holy.
and quite pissed as it's coming forward.
Yeah, no
I didn't even add the
kidding.
D4s.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 19 and a 16 or something like that, and his AC is 13
Amazing.
right now because of slow.
Oh my goodness, Ao, very well done. Definitely showed me.
Thank you, thank you. I'll be here all. I'm actually gonna get the hell out of here as soon as this is over. Irvin is going to run forward. Oh yeah, check this out. And he is not in good range. He's gonna make 2 attacks with
Oh,
his
God.
daggers. Whip, 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 whip. Yep, whip, whip, whip is correct. That is a total of +4. That's an 8. That's a miss because he's
But
rolling
you
with
know he
disadvantage.
tried.
He's trying.
Yep.
The problem is his range is only 20 feet before he takes disadvantage.
Yep. 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 Daggers are not the best at throw. It's not the best. Did you get a nat 20 and then disadvantaged? No. Okay.
Getting that one?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Who's getting hit?
Well. Oh my god.
So he's gonna run forward and he's gonna go, yeah, and throw the first one. It's gonna. The Gloomstalker's just gonna bank to the right, and it's gonna miss. It would have hit if the Gloomstalker wasn't mad and saw it coming. Son of a bitch! And he's gonna lean back, and the dagger's gonna slip out of his hand and fly back,
Oh.
almost hitting Valaz right in the face. Do you fucking mind? You hear Valaz say as it goes in the ground, kind of like 10 feet in front of Zarya. Torlin, you're up.
I know he wants to hit it, but maybe not with the dagger.
That's all they gave him. That's all they gave him.
That's really
Didn't we give him
that's really
something from-
unfortunate.
Didn't we give him a magic weapon that was from the people? His
No,
people?
I don't think so.
No,
No?
you guys still,
Okay.
you have the magic sword or something.
Wow.
I have a magic great axe that I tried to give him.
That's my
You did-
buddy
you-
Urban.
you- You didn't try to give it to Irvin, you tried to give it back to those people, I thought.
I tried to, I tried to give the
Mhm.
dagger to him originally, and he said no. And then I tried to give the dagger back to the kids, who insisted they give me a magical axe,
Mhm.
who I then secretly snuck a whole bunch of coin into their bag.
Okay, so you still have the axe, though. Okay, sounds good. All right, so Dorlan, you are up, followed by Maggie. What do you do?
All right. How far away is it from me?
It is
I'm
8.
in front of Ao.
So you're in front of Ao, so it is 100 feet, pardon me, it's 90 feet in front of you.
Perfect. I will look at everything that's going on, and I'll be like, "Oh, wait! I got an idea!" And I will rush forward
Oh, no.
35 feet because I have the mobile feet, and I'll bring out. It's like I get to test out my Keiko box, see if it works. And it's a little box.
Yo, what?
Like, remember when you went, "Brrrr"? Well, I tried to copy that, and he'll turn it up too loud, and it'll be a little like music box, and he'll accidentally turn it up too loud. It's a prototype still, and instead of using Thunderwave like Keiko did like 2 sessions ago or whatever, he'll use Shatter. on the thing, so it needs to make a DC 14 Constitution save, please.
Did a slow affect my saves?
No, it's just Dex. It's
Okay.
just Dex save
It's just
that
Dex
affects
saves.
the
Okay, cool.
-2. Yeah.
I was pretty sure, but I thought I'd double check. Here we go.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? You were that was a successful save. That's gonna
Well.
be does a what do I need?
14.
Okay, so a 6 probably won't do it.
No. So it will take 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 thunder damage as this thing tries to imitate Keiko's thunder wave, but instead just way too loud, and way too focused on the wrong thing.
All
And
right,
it's like, and it'll drop it.
It's going to shriek and start to change its trajectory to get the hell away, because it is very grievously hurt. Its wings, you're starting to see through patches of it. Now, even though it is dusk right now, and you can barely see this thing against kind of like the reddish skyline here. Of course, the wastes of Xhorhas are never particularly well lit unless it's uncomfortable. It starts to take back to the sky, and it's at that point that Galsariad's going to step forward and say, no, you don't. No, come up with something clever. I'm just going to destroy it. He raises a hand, points his finger, and a rippling wave of gravity strikes out at it. And the gloom, you're going to see this, like, he's crushed things with this before. He has absolutely just shattered everything with this before. He raises it up to this almost killed Gloomstalker, and the Gloomstalker dodges out of the way, even while slowed.
Oh,
that's gotta hurt.
Ah.
Better luck next time.
Did a very good job of scaring it away, Galsariad.
What?
All right, and Keiko, were you still holding an action, or did you use mirror image as your action?
I used mirror image on myself during the turn. So
I wasn't
no,
sure if you had
it's
like a
not
cantrip
held.
saved or something like that. Okay,
Nope.
It is going to use its action to fly up 100, or I guess 40 feet. So it is 100 feet up in the air at this point, trying to escape. Zarya, it's your turn.
They keep running away, and she's going to dart forward. Yeah.
Yep.
And if she darts 30 feet ahead, which
Yes.
is her movement speed, right?
Yes.
Um,
It's still 100
how
feet in the air.
far? I know. Still gonna try to pling it with a crossbow.
You can. Good. Do it.
Disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
Because it's a long range.
I believe in you.
That makes one of us. No, I believe in my dice because they're so good. They're my
And
favorites.
if they're not, you'll
They're my favorites.
say mean things to them?
They're my favorites. Wow, that was not great.
What'd
No.
you get?
That was a 2 and a 4. So
So
a
what do you?
5.
Do you add 5 to that?
No, 5. Nope.
Are
I
you-
had 3 to that.
Are you proficient?
I'm not actually.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
You are proficient in
Yeah.
crossbow?
Oh, actually, yeah, that's right. Oh, okay. I guess I should have been adding more because I suck. Actually, wait. Oh, I just haven't been upping my. Oh no. So
Yeah,
it's
so
actually
you-
a 6. I haven't. It's because we just got a new We just got a new proficiency bonus.
Mhm.
So I should actually be a 6. I'm sorry. I should have added 1 more to that.
So you have.
Good thing you have determination from the chat.
You do have
Yeah.
determination.
Okay. Because a 9 is really gonna do so much more. But I appreciate you. No, I'm just gonna take it.
You know
over.
what?
It's all good.
You know what?
It's all good.
You know what? Hold on.
I'm
Hold
not
on.
so worried. I'm not so worried about it.
Hold
She's
on.
just pissed and doesn't want to let it go. Thank you, though.
Is that concentration? Damn, it's concentration. Okay. Wait, that's...
It's all good. I appreciate everybody really wanting this to work, but you know what? Sometimes
you did really well.
you get too angry.
I'll cast guidance on you for the next time. You'll hear Dermot say.
It's already running away.
Keiko. Unless Zarya wants to do something else, Keiko.
No.
I can't do anything. My only thing that's I can't. I mean, spell slows the concentration, so I can't double slow it. So Keiko's also going to be like, "Well, come back down here and fight, you stupid bird."
All right, Valis isn't even going to try. He's like, "I'll monitor the ground assault," he says, and picks up Irvin's knife.
Is that me?
That is Sabina and Io, I'm gonna say. Sabina and Io. Let's see if we can peg it. I think I can hit it from here.
I think I can too.
Let's see who downs it first. One shot at a time, nice and slow. What do you say?
I'm in if you are.
I don't need to be in. I'm already winning. And she'll kneel down next to you. Here we go. And I believe that the range is 100 feet, so longbow's fine. It is 150 feet. Sorry.
I'm going to be at disadvantage. However, I do have bless, so I rolled a 2.
Okay.
Plus 3 for my bless, plus 9 for my bow, so 14.
14 is a hit. And she rolled a... Ooh, that is going to be a... She rolled exactly enough to hit as well.
Wasted nat 20, but higher than a 14.
Okay, this thing is hooped. She actually is gonna miss with her second one, but that first one is gonna hit. Roll your damage for sure.
12.
Okay. Between your two
Sorry,
arrows...
16 damage.
16? Nice. All right. Between your two arrows, you are going to hear the sound of roaring and wings above you as your two arrows go... And one final shriek of pain as this thing begins to fall towards the ground, whipping around like an umbrella that's turned inside out in a rainstorm. Just... and it is actually almost directly above you. I want a dex save from everybody who's near you.
Would that be everyone?
Yeah, basically.
I'm gonna
Okay.
say I'm pretty close because I ran up there.
Let me see
Okay.
here.
18.
Oh, dirty 20.
Oh, there it
Dirty
is.
20. Okay.
Unless, you know, you
Right,
want to
right,
use
one
a
to
hurt them more.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god.
Make us re-roll some of that.
No, I've got some. I've got some things I'm going to use that for. Oh god.
Oh, yeah. All right. 15.
15. Okay.
Wait. Oh, I'm going to use my determination on this one.
You sure? Okay. Okay. Go ahead and use that.
Yeah.
Okay,
I sure
sounds-
am. I sure am.
Sounds good. All right. And someone just bought you one too, so that'll replace.
Hey!
Whoop, and oop, that die is gone forever. Galsaria.
Well, forever.
Okay. Did anybody get below 10? So you have plenty of time to see this thing coming.
Well, that's fair.
Sorry, what'd you say, Sabina?
Sorry, I realized Dax hadn't rolled, but he's fine.
Okay. All right. So
Only just, but he's fine.
there's going to be this spiral as this thing comes down and look, I'm sorry about the knife. We killed it. Everything's fine, Irvin says, and goes, look, I'm really sorry. Look, I just don't. And he got a 4. So anybody who wants to do anything, he's about 40 feet in front of you, Irvin. This thing spirals down. Some of the wind catches it, pushing it out of the way. It's going to make an impact with
Can I push him out of the way instead of succeeding?
Yes. Yes, you may. If you succeed a strength roll, a strength save.
Strength save.
You know what?
Okay.
Strength, or you can make me a strength and athletics or a dex and acrobatics roll to push him out of the way.
I was gonna say Keiko was probably gonna dive for him if he was looking like he was not getting out of the way, but
I'm going to do the dex.
Okay, go ahead.
And determination is rolling twice.
Determination is adding your proficiency again.
Okay, I'll do that. That would be a 17.
17 is going to be enough to knock him out of the way. This thing is going to come down directly on top of you, though.
Urban!
So I need more d6s. One sec.
Dolan!
Okay.
It's like, can I push
Orlin, we don't
Dorlin or
need to
no?
do new character art for Irvin. We need to do new character art for you if you die.
So let's see. So you were. So he was another 35 feet in front of you,
Which
When
is
this-
my speed.
which is his speed. Yeah.
Mine.
No. I'm saying this to Keiko.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So if you.
Oh,
So he's a bit away from you right now, unfortunately. But I will have the damage because this creature is magically slowed.
yes.
Okay, which is probably for the best. Okay, you know, that's not terrible. 6.
Should have had Dax try to tackle it out of the air.
Could try
How
to
high
hit
can
it.
you
Whatever. Whatever. This thing is gonna. And you're gonna push, and you are going to take 15 points of bludgeoning damage with the slow having it.
Ooh.
It's going to knock you aside, kind of buffet you around. But the carcass of this creature, I'm gonna say you're prone when this hits you because it is
Absolutely.
this horrible creature is on top of you, just splatting you into the wastes of Zorhas. What do you do?
I'm going to try and stick out my hand from underneath it and just give a shaky thumbs up.
Can they have
Just
been
to
standing
try
in
and
the
muffled
morgue?
say, little hand.
Oh, we'll drag him into it.
All right,
Yeah, can I try and I'll try and lift the Gloomstalker off of him.
let me help. Maggie will give a hand for this because that's what she's here for.
Yes,
so
Maggie, let's go.
so you'll lift and then she'll give you the assist. Together, you don't even have to roll.
Okay, I was gonna say
Like-
I have a +10 to
Do
athletics.
a roll. Do a roll. Let's do a strength athletics roll. She
I
definitely.
rolled a 3. That's a 13 at least.
So
Oh
you
my
start to push. It starts to
gosh.
sag a little. I got you, buddy.
Thank you, Maggie.
Dax will help drag Dorlin out.
Okay. Dorlin is.
Oh,
brought-
that's it. I still had slow up, so it made it heavier. That's why
sense
I
to
needed
me.
the struggle.
Dax will drag him into the little moor pond, so you can take 6 healing.
Oh.
Yes. I'll
And then
take
six
it.
healing.
Colin, don't do that again. She's going to flick you for 12 healing because she's going to do a cure wounds on you.
Oh, I think the Keiko box needs a little bit of work.
Can we
Sorry,
please
what
stop
was
talking
that?
about my box like that?
In the distance, over by the Gloomstalker, you can see Irvin, like looking kind of sheepish, and around the corners, you've all gone to administer to Dorlin. Those of you with a perception score of 15 or higher, let me know. Who has
yeah.
passive of 15?
Yep,
Nope.
16.
Valez is going to walk up next to him, checking the Gloomstalker and slitting its throat, just to be safe. And you'll be able to hear him turn around and in an incredibly harsh tone. Next time you go into battle with one of my friends, you better know how to fucking fight, or else I'll do this to you. You get one of mine killed. You understand me? I didn't mean... I don't care if you meant to do anything. You obviously didn't mean... You did what you meant to do then. Nothing. And he's going to turn and walk back to the group. Is Dorlin dead?
That was uncalled for.
No, the armor's a little dented, but I can mend that.
I had a feeling you're pretty tough. Hey, don't go throwing yourself into danger like that.
No, I'm the tough one. I can take it.
So sorry, guys. There's a giant spider right at my feet. I just need to deal with that. One
Yes, that's
second.
okay.
Oh, yeah, fair.
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 How giant we talking? I'm curious.
Maybe
I'm
once,
enough.
maybe once it's dealt with.
Okay, you take care of that.
Oh,
Grab a
big.
cup.
No.
Is that the new tenant?
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry, but that ballast. Oh.
I can't get at it. It's too much stuff in the way.
Oh no!
Maybe it's a good time for that break.
So, all right. So, Krista, do you? All right.
That's the
All
most
right.
like, yeah.
So Dorlin, as you start healing up from this magical spring, you all will take a look around and see that some of the other party probably overheard that exchange as well, and they're not too happy. The rest of the trip has its moments of tension, but goodwill as well. And soon enough, we're almost at the gates of Bazzoxan, which we will talk about right after this break, and we'll hopefully grab this spider. See you in a second. Where did Krista's head go?
Uh-oh.
Oh, is that supposed to be the spider?
It's only Spider.
Krista has
No
now been
Krista here.
replaced by Spider. Oh,
Hello,
there's an
folks.
anime
Spider.
about that.
There is.
Woo!
Weeb. No, anyway, hi everybody. We're all weebs. Who are we kidding? Welcome everybody. This is the part of the program where we talk to the chat. So if you have any burning questions for us, let's put 7 minutes on the clock and actually follow it today. So at 9:04, we will go back
9:04.
in.
Ooh.
9:04.
I got a weather alert.
Yeah, I got a weather alert. Like it literally popped up below the ping window, which
Yay.
is weird. So how's everybody doing? Hope you're good. Irvin is bad at life.
Poor
Oh,
Irvin.
poor Urban. I mean, Urban. Poor Urban.
Well, I don't know, he's had like troubles with his daggers, so
I mean,
He gets
it's all-
lucky
Dagger
one way
troubles.
and not so lucky another.
he's had trouble with
Yeah.
his weapons.
This has never happened before.
Oh, is
Normally
that,
I can get it all the way up there.
Alright.
He has
He
a little
tried so
performance
hard.
I
anxiety.
see.
So-
But that scene with Valis, like,
Oh,
that
rough.
was beautiful.
Thank
rough.
you, thank you.
I was like,
That's
all
the
she
wedge.
wants to do is just be like, pat, pat, pat. He doesn't mean it.
Yeah.
So a quick word from our sponsor. Hello, folks. Do you need coffee in the middle of your role-playing game? Perhaps consider a steaming cup of Bonez coffee. No, I literally just needed some coffee, so I made some. Oh God, it's dripping. Okay, that's my Bodum's fault, not the. Oh, it's on my
Coffee.
costume.
The coffee has a mind of its own.
Coffee has
It
a-
could be a
boy.
selling point.
could be a
Like
selling
a
point.
gelatinous cube.
Gelatinous noob.
Gelatinous coffee.
Gelatinous noob. Also,
Dude.
can we just
Gelatinous
like
cube.
Or
Someone
something.
called
I don't know,
out
I'm trying
about
here. I'm so
how
sorry.
slow is such an underrated spell, but oh my god, it's so it's amazing.
If
That
you would,
changed
it's
Yeah.
everything.
If you have time for it, right?
Mhm.
Best anything with multiple attacks too, like a slow on a roper. Oof. Like
Yep.
ropers go from like we fucked to this ain't that bad.
Yeah.
yeah. Ropers are super easy if you do that. Like, it's.
Look.
Chris, you were in the game with the giant ropers, right? In shards.
Yes.
And shards, and guess who cast slow on them?
Yes, I remember. you
That's
doing
right. That's why that dungeon. Because like I built that thing to be like really difficult for you all, and like Slow just took it out. And I'm like,
I'm sorry.
It's when you have that prep time, right? Because I had this one. I had the Beacon of Hope spell, and I was like, I get through third level spells now. Sweet, 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 sweet. And I was like, this one seems really good. If we actually get into like a fight with like things that do things that maybe we need wisdom saves for.
I guarantee
But also,
you have some good stuff coming very soon. A lot of the
but also we have
adventures.
time to prep, and that was the thing, right? I don't want to waste an attack or a heal if I don't have to. But if we have time to prep, amazing.
The other half of this game is going to be a lot more tense than that, because there are a lot of adventure encounters, or random encounters in this where you can see the creature coming from like a mile away, and you're just like, all right, everyone, charge up your Kamehamehas.
Well, because not everybody would do that though.
Oh,
Wind
yeah,
up
absolutely.
the Keiko box.
That combo of
Oh, yeah.
healing spirit and whatever, I can't remember the spell you cast, that maxed
Oh,
healing.
Beacon of Hope. Yeah. Yeah.
That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, that was really
Because-
good
so-
if we like had time to like go towards kind of the area and
Well, I
don't know
kind of
if,
figured I was like,
any-
okay,
there
it's
was a
one
longer
bonus
combat,
action.
yeah.
It's one of 2 concentration spells that I have. It's one bonus action to cast it. I would still get both my attacks, and then I just have to concentrate on it. And she's not really in combat that much, so I was like, okay, well, if I cast this, I get 4 people healed a d6 with one bonus action. And people just have to run through it. And with a party as massive as ours, I was like, oh, well, that's a
Oh,
good
yeah.
spell. And then, yeah, with Beacon of Hope tapped into that is sick.
yeah.
I just imagine like Keiko
absolutely.
being like, promote synergy.
Right? I know,
Yeah.
that's basically what it
Keiko, you
was.
spelled it wrong. That's synergy.
With synergy.
Extra
S-I-N.
sin.
Ooh.
Sin is
Sorry,
in.
I'm not very smart, so that's how I spell it.
It's been a
I
month.
just
and-
spelled it wrong.
Yeah, that's great. Am I
Yep.
doing Valis'
We're
voice
just
right?
very harmonious.
Oh
We're
yes,
very
and I gotta
harmonious.
say, like,
Mhm.
I'm loving the tension that you created with Valis doing
Oh
his
my
like,
God.
you're fucking with my family, like
You don't do that. You don't do that. I hate Zorhas, and I'm here
Oh,
with them. And I have reasons for
I-
hating him.
I was really curious, like after we did the walkthrough, or not the walkthrough, the how to run chapter 2. Like I think you alluded to having some ideas of how to create some tension and make some rifts between the party. I'm like, oh, like the rest of the PCs were also freaking nice to everyone, and then like you're just like that NPC daddy coming in being like, no.
Not in my
And-
house.
Fuck with them.
And,
Yeah.
and the way that you like spoke that, like his voice in particular, the inflection, it was
I was
just
just
like,
very
oh,
disappointed
I
with
felt
my-
that. I felt like you were talking to me, and I'm like I needed to actually like think for a moment and be like, oh no, he's talking to Irvin, not Dorlin. I was
Aw.
like, what did Dorlin do? What the? I'm in trouble.
You're in trouble,
It
Dorlin.
definitely had
I'm in trouble.
the I'm in trouble.
I'm just practicing
vibes.
to be a father one day. I'm just,
It's
I'm
good
very
shit, man.
disappointed.
You got it.
yeah,
There you
Yeah,
go.
it's gonna be
There
the
you go.
you want to date my son, daughter, child, whatever. Nah, I wouldn't do that. Not unless they were real skeezy. I honestly
Yeah.
teach your kids to be responsible for themselves. Ding.
By
'Cause-
example.
Actually, there's a fun story about this. Is probably not chat appropriate, but just like give your kids the tools to. Yeah. Anyway, so
Yep.
Krista, I think I have an idea for my character for Strixhaven without doing any spoilers to anything. But you know one of my concepts, the one that's slightly easier to costume and a little less uncanny. I think. Have you ever seen the movie Jarhead? I think that type of character. Like,
Krista's face.
maybe not. I think, but basically like,
Interesting spin.
so like kind of taking like that type of, that prototype of person, I guess. But someone who basically is on like, is going to college now that he did his service.
Interesting. That is,
And-
I like that.
Also, if I do that, I have the voice. Because I wasn't sure what the voice was going to be originally. I thought it was going to be more like this. But if we're being honest and we're talking about that, I think honestly the voice is a little closer to this. With a little bit of a rumble to it. Because
I'm down for that.
I think it's a southern accent.
I think that's a very fun spin.
You'll have to
I'm-
join the Patreon, The Space Mermaid, to find out. Or just wait.
Yes. Join the Patreon because it's going to be amazing. I'm really excited. I have finally actually like been reading through. I put together a primer, which is very university appropriate. I put together like an orientation for all of the players so that they can
It's
read
cute.
through and find out about the different universities and all the different rules. But there are full on like actual rules about like betrothed and beloveds and
Sure.
ending a beloved relationship and
Social
having
links.
positives and negatives and and you can have a job and you can have extracurriculars and you have to pick your classes. It's incredible. I'm very, very excited.
I think I know what I'm gonna be though. I think I'm probably gonna end up doing that option because all of the other ones I'd have to do something with my beard because I couldn't do latex on it top of it. I'd have to shave, and I'm not allowed to. How many NPCs will Krista play simultaneously? I think I'm going to win that.
Fair.
I don't
Fair.
know.
Um,
There are points where there's like entire crews and like I don't know. I'm gonna have to have flashcards with pictures on the back.
Honestly,
Something-
you could do what I do. Oh no, we're not gonna have a spare window. Never mind. Because on the Twitch frame, I try to have the face pop up in Netherdeep because we have so many NPCs. But damn. All right. So any last things before we hop out a break? Because it's about time.
I do want to say something about the Patreon. I know there have been some things that I mean, as a member of the cast, Kelly shares some things, but not others. And I forget exactly what announcement it was, but he mentioned something about an announcement at a certain thing, and I was just like, "Oh, that's really interesting." Like, how much was it? It was less than $20 to join for a year at the lowest level, and now I get to know everything.
You do. You don't get access to all of the $5 tier, like the locked content. But I think it's like $50 for the year or something like that if you join that, because like there's a year discount. But I'm also gonna start.
I paid $70 something Canadian for the year.
That's pretty
for
good.
the $5 tier.
And I
level
really
on
appreciate
America.
that you guys do that, by the way. That's really sweet.
Of course.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
I'm
it's
on the
great, and then like
$7
it's
tier,
just more shit to get excited about.
I mean, you're running this for us, so if I pay $70 to be in 1,000 games,
You're basically in the
Like-
1,002 games, so that makes sense.
I know. It's fine.
You're in so many
So-
games. Oh, that was the one thing I need to announce. I'm making an executive call. So for those of you who were not aware, one of our players for our Shards of Nern game on Wednesday recently lost a family member. And Christine just told me during the break that she's feeling a little unwell. I hope it's not, but so she might take work off tomorrow, and if she's taking work off, she's not going to be down to game, so there's probably not going to be any Shards of Nern tomorrow night. I might do something else, just like a video game stream or a chat stream or something like that, just to keep like our content rolling. But so that's going to be postponed until everybody's well, because it's going to be our 100th episode of that show, and I want it to be really good. So sorry about that. But could do Jackbox. Yeah, I could do Jackbox with you, Traz. I could jack your box.
Midnight Ghost Hunt.
I need to look at Midnight Ghost Hunt. I just spilled coffee all over my notebook.
It looks
just
really
My
fun.
suggestion
I
is-
watched over his shoulder. It looks really fun.
Just a bunch of us playing a game of hide and go seek Ghostbusters, yelling
Yeah.
and like panicking with each other.
Okay, how
And,
much
like,
is that? How much
I
is
think
it?
it's like $22.
Okay, everybody join the
But
Patreon
just
so I can
look
afford
at
it.
it first. Look at it first. I already did.
You already
Try-
did.
Look at
Trav
it
is
first. Like,
hiding his
watch
box
watch
from
some
you,
videos
Travis.
of it first. Like watch some videos of people playing it first, and
Oh, man.
I think it would be a huge amount of fun to play with the cast.
Nice.
Especially like because of like how we interact with each other, like just with the voice chat for people to watch. I think it would be amazing.
It could be a lot of fun. All right, so we're gonna head back into game in just one sec. I am just gonna check right now because I got a weather warning.
Yeah.
I don't want the game to crash right in the middle of.
Yeah, between now and
Get wrecked.
tomorrow
Sorry.
morning, we're supposed to get up to 80 miles per hour. I think it said.
I think we were at 100 before, and we were like, okay, so I don't know.
Hi, Raid.
Hello.
Raid.
Oh, hello, Red. Martlet Games. Hello.
Oh shoot.
Hi, Marlon.
We're
How's it
just
going,
about
guys?
to start get back.
We're just about to hop in,
Oh,
so hey, everybody, be sure to
There you are.
click follow and all of those fun things. I'm gonna have a sip of coffee and then we're gonna head back in. Anybody else have any last minute things to say before we hop back into game, because it's about to get real?
I've missed Netherdeep.
I have to.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I missed you all.
I think. Are we getting 100 mile an hour or 100 kilometer per hour winds?
Ooh.
Oh no! Oh, what? I think
Kilometer.
someone said 80, and that would be 80 kilometers. And I said
So-
we've had up to 100 before. That's
So
where
yeah,
I
that's
was.
kilometers
Oh
per
my
hour. So like
God.
that's like 55,
Kilometers.
Yeah.
No.
So, yeah. 40.
Yeah.
The
80
weather
maybe,
I
yeah.
got between 70 and 90
I mean miles.
kilometer an hour winds.
Martlet Games is a really good channel, guys. If you're looking for more stuff to watch, they do fantastic stuff. I've got some friends who stream. Well, I mean, like I've got a lot of friends on Martlet Games, but I've got some friends like that I actually like know in real life who have streamed on there before. They're really cool people. So give them a check out if you don't mind. Seriously.
Is that martlet like the martlet?
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
like the
wondering
bird.
too.
Now they're
No,
not.
I meant like
Oh,
I meant
okay,
like
okay.
the UVic.
It is
That's what I'm
not
thinking,
specifically, but it is
Oh,
like the
okay.
bird. Yes.
Okay.
So their logo is a
I
bird.
didn't realize that. Oh, that makes sense.
You're welcome,
Now I want to
Martlet.
look up the cute little bird.
Where are you guys located again, Martlet? I forget. Like just general. Like,
Oh,
East Coast, West Coast.
I mean, I would assume if it's the Martlet, it would probably be somewhere in. Is
oh,
Martlet
they're
outside
so
of-
cute.
Martlets are cute. Martlets are cute. For Martlet Games, just in case you weren't sure, our alma mater, University of Victoria, their student paper is called the Martlet.
Oh,
Iowa. Okay, yeah, that makes sense because you guys are like pretty close to us. So
oh, he's
So,
feisty.
we should be getting
They're a little feisty though. Protective.
up to 90 kilometers an hour, so about 56 miles per hour.
my name's Kelly Clark. I'm Irish too. Sorry.
Right? It's like Bob Hockey, most
Yeah, Bob
Canadian
Hockey.
name ever.
We for
Nice.
Dork Pod, we had to figure out what name Christine would have on her character because her character's from Canada in that D&D game, and
Oh.
she's Hannah Mackenzie,
Oh my
the most
Nice.
Canadian
I love it.
girl's name you could ever.
Yes. Mackenzie.
The only thing
So
is like
good.
Kanakina
There were many good funs had of
of names.
of-
I'm not going
of
to spoil the other
naming.
names. The other two names
Yeah.
are so good. Robin's name is ridiculous, and Krista's last name is just.
the combo of it is absurd.
Yeah.
We'll-
Yeah.
we'll
Combo's
go
great.
actually.
Amazing.
All right, we're gonna get going. So don't repeat this, but you two type it in the ping chat so the players can see what the names are. Secret team
Behind
knowledge.
The scenes, secrets. Keep it secret.
I
Keep it
feel
secret.
Oh, shoot.
So that is
Oh
Robin's
my-
character's
wait,
name.
what?
Yep.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
I love it so much.
And then Krista is
What?
yeah,
That's the name.
yeah. It's
Forgetting
gonna
her
be it's
first
gonna be
name.
great.
Okay, but what about
Like,
Okay.
I think I might get the first name wrong. Yeah, there it is. Thank you. Pronounced like the road, not the event.
Nice.
Oh my. Can I comment something about that name?
Yeah.
Please do.
The dad jokes are strong with this one.
Yes.
The
So
dad
many,
jokes
so
are
many.
so strong, and you'll hear that
Yeah.
if you join the Patreon and listen to the podcast because episode 0 has been done. Sorry to keep shilling like that. You guys will if you okay, real quick, I just want to say this so that it's known. If you do not have the funds or you're not in a place where you could donate to the Patreon and join that is 100% okay. Don't worry. There is like we do a Patreon podcast that's like a behind the scenes thing where we just kind of like chat. That is the only piece of content that will not eventually be released for free. Because I don't believe in I believe if people want to join the Patreon and support, they should get some advanced stuff. But you'll still be getting stuff. So I just want to say that as much as we talk about the Patreon, it's not going to prevent those of you who might not be able to afford it, because I know that YouTube and Twitch were a godsend for me when I was going through school and couldn't afford bed sheets that fit my bed when I went back to my undergrad. Yeah.
We also like seeing like I no matter if you just watch it's nice seeing it's really enjoyable seeing that there's 43 people watching us live right now. It's kind of crazy that there's 43 people watching us live right now. Like
And
it's great. So
It's
yeah, if
really
you can't-
flattering.
It is.
Yeah, if you can't support
Yeah.
financially, we love having you here in the chat.
Yeah.
And the
It-
early
it's
VOD
wonderful.
releases are for the $5 tier and up. But we're looking at a way to do Strixhaven as a private stream that only patrons can live view. So that you'll still be able to watch us while we're doing it, but only patrons will have access to that link. So,
And that's at the $5, right?
yeah, it's at the $5 because that was like it's kind of like I think a lot of other Patreons hit that at like $10, but $10 just felt a little steep for some people that like.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know, like $5. I figure $5 is fine. You could you skip a coffee It's okay,
Yeah.
you know. But like, I want
Also,
people to
thank
be.
you, Iron Warrior.
Yeah. Oh.
Thank you so much,
I was
Iron
just
Warrior.
about to
You're
say
one of the
that.
best Twitch viewers on Twitch.
Honestly, yeah.
Honestly, you're
Yeah.
like you're
Honestly,
fantastic person.
like
We
If
We
you
are
haven't seen,
streaming. Sorry.
if you
Aw,
haven't
thank
been
you,
to the
Martlet.
Discord,
you.
it's a group of like it's a really nice community on the internet. If
Yeah.
you
Absolutely.
haven't been to the Discord, and it's like just full of our like viewers and really cool people supporting each other. I've seen some really emotionally touching stuff between random strangers like reaching out.
And random equinoxes even.
Yeah, so
Me
it's
even.
random equinoxes.
All right.
But, yeah.
It's fantastic. Join everything. Join everything. The Discord's free. You just get cool icons if you're a patron. That's basically it. All right, folks. With that, it is time to head back into game. We're only 11 minutes later than we said we would. That's still pretty good for us. Thank you, Robin, for messaging me and trying to keep me in check. I really appreciate it. But we were talking about Patreon stuff, so it's kind of
Then you got distracted by our names, and I had to jump on that.
it's pretty. Yeah, of course you did. Of course
Fair.
you did.
Yeah, you definitely had to jump on that.
I want to say something so bad. There we go. Let's type it. All right. All right. Any last things before we head back in? Oh, and Dorlin, you just got your inspiration or your determination bought back. Whoop.
Oh damn!
Oh, damn it! I had the jump scare track available the entire time. Oh, so many things just popped. I'm pretty sure my mic just picked it up.
Oh, I was gonna say Jorlin just popped his collar too
Oh, really?
for like a hot minute. Yeah.
Nice. It's hot in here.
There you go.
Let's put on all our armor. Okay. Boop. All right. With that, let's head back into Call of the Netherdeep here on Dork Tales. I'm guessing that you guys have how much gas do you guys have in the tank? Be honest with me before we hop back in.
I'm quite good.
Like
Yeah.
10:30?
I'm
better than
you
yesterday.
know what?
Kind of good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Better than I've been in a long time. I've missed this, so
Okay.
like
Alright.
let's do it.
Okay. 10:30, 10:45 is what I'm thinking for tonight, but if it goes a little while long, just I'll ping you in the chat. Okay.
Cool. Cool.
All
I
right.
have corn chips, the lifeblood of D&D players.
I thought they were corn chips. I was like,
got
oh man, I miss
Coke.
corn chips.
Zero.
Oh, man.
All right.
I have 3 drinks.
All right. So, love you very much, folks. Let's head back in to Call of the Netherdeep. Welcome back to Call of the Netherdeep here on Dork Tales. The rest of your trek across the barbed fields and the barren wastes of Zorhas are uneventful. There is a sense of tension in the air between, well, a few splinters of your group. Irvin becomes slightly more withdrawn, though he is willing to split a bottle of wine with Zarya if she approaches him. Seems very withdrawn and not really willing to approach. You can hear moments of Io giving him shit and like little bits of arguments breaking out between Galsariad and Irvin. Dermot tries to intervene in. Overall, there's just a sense of tension that kind of has woven its way into the ins of this trek. However, there's only a couple of days left, and luckily enough, you manage to, well, make some good pace across the wastelands. Before long, you find yourselves there at the edge of the fortress town of Bazzoxan. Bazzoxan. On the 4th day, it looms in front of you. Jutting from the rusty orange mountains of eastern Zorhas are the tall spires of black stone that announce the presence of Bazzoxan. They announce something called the Betrayer's Rise, a foul fortress from times long past. Beneath the spires, a vast gate blocks all entry into the military outpost of Bazzoxan, which sits in the shadow of Betrayer's Rise. Crumbling and desolate structures huddle between iron watchtowers. Soldiers of the Aurora Watch patrol the tops of the walls and the massive gate ahead of you. to give you a sense of this, I'd like to show you all a picture. This is what this place looks like.
Is this the right place?
We were
As-
warned that it looked foreboding.
As you approach the front gate, spikes and the grim visages of demons leer back at you from the front gate.
I put on my armor.
I
I'm
wonder
sorry,
if
this
the
is just...
betrayer's rise means betrayer gods.
I'm guess so.
It absolutely
I'd
does.
assume so. Right.
This is the right place?
Yes. This is why we were told it was bad. And now I'm wondering if I should have said yes to my husband, but no matter, we're here.
Here we are.
He wasn't wrong. I
No.
hate it when he's right.
Shall we? Allison?
We shall.
Yeah,
No time like the
try
present.
and stay as much to the front as I... Yeah, Dorlin will try and move his way up to the front.
Hold on, everyone. Just come close for a second. Let's go it, and all in a nice group huddle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to just start like strumming a little bit on her guitar, and start plucking some discordant tones. And I'm going to spend inspiration to activate my aria of suspense, which will, for the next 10 minutes, any creatures of my choice within 60 feet cannot be surprised and gain a bonus on saving throws against traps and environmental hazards equal to my bardic inspiration die roll, which I will roll now.
Nice.
I rolled a 6.
Whoa,
That's a thing.
nice.
So,
Nice.
yeah, for the next 10 minutes, we can't be surprised, and for traps and environmental hazards, we can add +6 to those rolls.
Nice.
Keiko, thanks for giving me even more anxiety.
I'm just getting you on your toes. This place
It's
kinda-
working!
It's what will keep you alive.
Right. Are we ready for this?
Fair.
This is not
Yes.
really the most hospitable place.
I mean, will we ever truly be ready? We'll have to go
I
eventually.
think even I got that.
Let's do it then.
Let's.
As you approach the massive gate ahead of you, a guard on the wall, dressed in the outfit of the Aurora Watch, calls down, "Identify yourselves!"
Oh, Dorlin Professor ex-Professor Dorlin Wildrock.
Professor. The one atop the gates, a drow, looks down at you. He looks fairly youthful for a drow. You'd say in the early, the young adulthood of his life. Calls down to you. Are you mercenaries? We could use your strength of arms if you are.
I'm Zarya Rain, a wandering healer. I can help you.
Just wait one moment.
Of course.
The figure
That was
turns,
easy.
walks across the battlements, down a stairwell, and a moment later, the tremendous doors in front of you will crack and begin to open. The Aurora Watch soldier steps out, looks you over. Quite a few of you. Look, are you interested in doing any work? This is a military settlement, and we could use all of the help that we can get at this point.
Well, if
I'm a healer, but I have a specialty in destroying monstrosities.
I'm
To catch my
Sergeant
drift.
Scar. Ex-Sergeant, but
Well, Sergeant, if you're looking to do some to get recalled, we could probably use your help at this point.
sounds great.
how,
Can
how
you take me
we
to your
help?
superior?
Yes. Please follow me. I'll take you to the task hand.
They're
Thank
in
you,
Trouble. We should
soldier.
help and figure it out later.
He can explain everything. Follow me. And with that, the doors will crack open the rest of the way, opening wide into the dusty stone streets of Bazzoxan. The rival party follows with you. And you soon find yourselves in these old stone streets. Now, there's not a single part of Bazzoxan that was meant to be what it is today. That's the first sense that you get the moment you step inside of here. This place was originally a community. It was an actual thriving settlement before whatever occurred here. Those of you who have any historical knowledge may know of it, but for the most part, you may not. Anybody who wants to make a history roll to know anything about this area may do so. Please let me know what
14.
you get. 14?
Okay.
You know something bad happened.
Oh, I'm actually
mean,
not
look at the
good with
place.
history.
Frick, Keiko, you actually know something? I rolled a 17, so that's a 16 for history.
Okay,
I have a 12.
12.
Too far away.
Keiko, you and Valaz will exchange a look as you walk inside, for you know that inside of here, once upon a time, there was a community here before, well, the betrayers rise. This place exists to protect the rest of the Kryn dynasty from the demons that flood from its depths. A portal to the abyss exists not a mile's walk north, breached a hole in reality itself. Who knows what would happen if the Aurora Watch was not here to be the shield for the rest of this world.
Fair.
So this is what you know, Keiko, and Valaz will kind of give you that look that says, like, he knows.
This place has a big portal thingy to the abyss that spits out demons. It's kind of like
it's where they're coming from.
yeah, it's a big bad asshole that had a bunch of spicy food.
Yes.
Oh, well, let's hope that they haven't had any breakfast recently.
And so we fight
maybe
what gets through it. I see. It's all coming together now.
So is that where the flying demon chicken came from?
If you encountered one along the wastes, then probably. Please, follow me. He takes you down toward the barracks, and as you follow, there's a sudden quiver of motion out of the corner of your eyes. From around the corner of a crumbling building, 5 twitching, skinless masses of blinking eyes and slavering mouths wriggle into view. One of them is shredding the flesh of a hapless soldier in 3 of its amorphous jaws. Trumpets blare at alarm, and several of the Aurora Watch soldiers hurry into the streets. One of them, a male drow, pauses to address you. Newcomers? No time for pleasantries. Draw your weapons. We'll get back to safety. Find me at the
Sounds
barracks.
like initiative.
Find me at the barracks after. This man, a drow with like flowing blonde, white, silver hair, dressed in the uniform of a watch commander, turns, draws his glaive, and steps into combat. As he does, you see that there is a slight blur of motion around him, as it seems that space and causality dilates for a moment, and near one of these gibbering creatures, another version of him appears, stepping out of a shadowy alleyway. He turns, gestures at the rival party, and says, "You! Take them to the infirmary. We need backup there immediately. If they get there, our wounded are dead." And I would like an initiative roll if you choose to join them in this fight. You don't have to.
All right.
Yes.
No, Zarya, this is what Zarya trains for, so...
All right,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Fighty time.
22.
Oh, no, it rolled backwards.
Oh shit,
Oh,
Dorlin, I'm tied with you,
16.
man.
+3.
I rolled a 19.
Me too.
Oh, not even.
We
Not
have got
even.
the
Bye.
same edition mod.
Yes.
Just kidding.
You go first. You go first.
Yay.
I think the official PHP rules are if players tie with anything, they get to decide.
They get to decide, yes.
You go first. You're.
Oh.
Okay,
You
let's
got
go
this.
ahead.
Well, no,
and...
you make everyone else better, so
Okay.
you go first. You do.
Okay,
true.
so then we've got. All right, so I've got Keiko, and then I've got. Oh God. Okay. Let me just roll for the Mouthers real quick. Okay. They rolled really similar numbers, which is really handy for me. That is okay. They're all going to act on 15 and 10, which is handy for me. Okay, so I've got the commander. I've got Keiko. I have Dorlin. I have Valez. I have. Okay, wow, they rolled really badly. I've got 1, 2. I have Sabina. I have Mouther 3. I have Soldier 1. I have Soldier 2. And I have GM 4 and GM 5. All right. These creatures are amorphous flesh blobs with mouths opening sporadically across their skin, surging and kind of just kind of surging and rushing over whatever free areas they can, consuming flesh, tearing it from bones. All right, two orc guards join the fray next to the commander, and let us begin. So the alleyways around here are quite tight. You are looking through like the old city streets, looking at 10-foot long alleys that kind of just cross. Even the main streets that these things are around are only about 30 feet wide. So you guys are kind of coming down a main stretch. These are all kind of surging out of alleyways nearby, of which you can see all 5 of them. 2 of them are within alleys, and they're all within about 40 feet of you at this point, even the furthest ones. Sorry, we don't have a map for this one, guys. But just kind of picture it in your head. You're at kind of a T-cross intersection along the inner wall. The watch commander draws his glaive, steps out of an alley behind one of these creatures, and is going to take 3 attacks against the first one of these things at range. That is going to be a hit, and a... Ooh, I don't think that last one is a hit. Oh, I'm wrong. That's 3 hits. That is going to be... Perfect. The beautiful thing is that you're starting outside of a certain range. So that is going to be 3 hits, which means that is going to be... it's going to be 27 points of damage on the first one, which is great for me because that drops me to a nice even number. I love that. He is going to step forward and slash his glaive down once, twice, 3 times into this flesh being. Flank them at the pass. They mustn't make it into the city. Keiko, you're up.
Okay, so are there soldiers between us and the creatures?
So
Like,
there
you said they kind of came.
there are.
out
They
of
are
an
kind of
alley.
rushing alongside of you. So they're kind of flanking
Okay.
flanking where flanking where the watch commander is, or the task hand, I should say. However, as he draws his glaive, you can see about 30 feet away a figure that it looks identical to him steps out of the shadow and starts slashing. And as soon as it does, he kind of fades out of existence and appears where it is, blinking out of existence and taking its place. You might have seen an Echo Knight before.
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
exactly what that is. Actually, pardon me 1 second. I am gonna just whip a cute little map up.
What I'm asking at is I am thinking I would like to cast Thunder Wave, which is a 15-foot cube. I want to know if I'm going to hit any soldiers in that cube between the monsters.
No, you do not have. It's a 15-foot wave at a point of your choosing, right?
No, it originates from myself, so it's a 15-foot cube from me.
Give me 1 sec.
Yeah, no worries. I am just trying to figure out.
So they don't.
And then soldiers, there was the main guy and then the 2 orc guards.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah. So
think so,
right.
yeah.
So looking at this, you can see that these slavering monstrosities are directly ahead of you, and kind of filling the center square around a central meeting point. What do you all do?
Okay, so Keiko's gonna stride between the 2 orc chief, or the orc soldiers. Sorry, you said chieftains when you're doing it, and that's in my head now. Sorry. And she's gonna look back at Dorlin and say, "I'll show you what's inside my box." And she'll whip out her guitar and go, "Thunder, thunder, thunder," and cast Thunder Wave at a 2nd level.
Okay. And you're doing it in a cube so that you can hit the first 2?
Yes, it's a 15-foot cube, so yeah, it's whatever can fit in the cube. From me, they need to make a con save.
Sounds great.
Please.
That is going to be a 15 and a 14.
Fuck, they both make it. I would like to... I'm gonna Silvery Barbs, the one that got a... I don't fucking know. The one that got a 14 because he just made it, and I'm really pissed off of that.
Okay. All right. I'll re-roll that. Ready? And who is getting the benefit of this?
I will give it to Dorlin.
Okay. That is an 11.
All right, that does not make it.
Okay. So that is the first one in your row, the one that the task hand has stabbed in the back.
Perfect. Okay, so Thunder Wave. So they're gonna take 2d8, which will be halved for the one that made it, and then the one that failed will also get pushed 10 feet away.
Okay. So that'll put it right about there next to its other one. All right. So roll me damage, please.
Oof, that's not great. That's only 5 points of thunder damage. I rolled a 2 and a 3. Oof.
Okay. And the other one takes half, right?
Yes. So
Okay.
2.
Okay. So that sounds good to me. All right.
That's my movement, my action, and my bonus. All right.
All right. So moving forward,
Yes,
you're going to go
Keiko.
thunder, and you're going to push them aside
Yeah.
and in. All right, Keiko, that's you. Dorlin, what are you doing?
Okay, Dorland's where on the map, sorry, I just want to know, like, roughly, where was the point that the gentleman was saying, or sorry, the task hand was saying, like, don't let them get through the pass?
He was saying that they cannot make it to the infirmary, so he sent the others around to the, let me just check where the infirmary is. It is
Wherever that is, I'm not sure. Like on the map, and I'm gonna kind of ignore that and let you move me where that is. Dorland's gonna consider that a high priority. He's gonna look at Keiko with a very serious face when she talks about her box, and he's like, this isn't the time for prototypes. He's gonna activate the thing where he was modeling Zarya's dancing in the glade and use kinetic jaunt and give himself some extra speed. He's going to rush past and through all of them and try and get in the way as much as possible from that, hitting the first 2 along the way with his thunder fists. And he's going to like fist those mouthing things right up the ass. Or,
all right,
well,
go
I
ahead.
guess they don't have one, but
Go ahead. So what you are going to recognize is that the place that he gestured to is this building just to the north of the town square. So the rival party is being moved toward there along a back row to make sure. So they are about over there to the right of you, moving down this row.
great. So I currently, with Kinetic Jaunt, have 45 base movement speed. It's a bonus action to cast.
Okay.
So I'll still get my 2 actions as I get there. And I want to try and position him along the way while hitting, if I can, 2 of the things so that I can hopefully give them a disadvantage. And I believe I have advantage because of the silvery barbs.
Yes, you do. You have advantage
On
on one of the
one of,
attacks.
one of the attacks.
Okay, well, first one that I have advantage. Wait, I would have used it on the first one. Damn it! So that's a nat 20 on the first one.
Okay.
Woo!
So that'll be 14 damage, and it has disadvantage on attacking anyone other than me. I do not provoke attacks of opportunity and can move through them because of Kinetic Jaunt.
Okay.
And I'll just like rush past that. And the second one will a 16 hit.
16 will hit. What was the damage on the first one? The total damage?
14.
14? Okay.
Yep. And that was from the critical. And then the second one, and I will be targeting different ones just to try and give them
Absolutely.
disadvantage.
Spread it out.
Is 8 damage.
8 damage. All right. So that, and it's going to have disadvantage after you do that as well?
Yep. Disadvantage until my next turn on attacking anyone other than me. And
Okay.
I'll just keep running through them and just try and block the way to the infirmary or get as close to that as possible.
Okay, that sounds great. So I believe, so move yourself 45 feet up. That sounds great.
I'm not sure what the dimensions are here because like 45 feet isn't even reaching one of them.
Yeah, I said you were about 40 feet away, so you probably would be right about...
Just move me wherever you think is appropriate.
Okay, you are
Yeah,
right.
you kind of be in the middle of all.
You're
of
right in the
them.
thick of
Yeah.
this.
That's fine. Let's do this. I've got my armor on. Let's bring it on.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Balaz is going to see you run into the thick... Fucking moron! And is going to try to rush down this alleyway toward you. He takes off down to the right, seemingly leaving Sabina and Zarya to defend themselves.
I'm not worried.
All right, you should be. All right, it is my turn to attack now. So if I attack you, I don't have disadvantage, right?
Correct.
Okay, so please remind me
18
if
AC.
if you start your turn within 10 feet of me, please remember that.
I think I am. I'm not sure what the distance
You
is with the
are.
map, so I probably am.
So as you rush through, you ignore difficult terrain.
Yep.
So
And I can move through them. And don't provoke attacks of
as you run
opportunity.
across, those of you who are watching Dorlin use Kinetic Jaunt across the ground are going to see that the ground kind of undulates like he's running on raw cooking dough.
That belly dancing Zarya was doing was really handy right about now.
In fact, all of the ground around these
Right?
creatures, all of the ground around them it's warped by their very presence. Okay. I'm gonna spend to hurt them more. Dorlin, that's a nat 20 on you.
Oof.
Oh
It
god.
hurts so good.
We'll find out. I need a dice roller. Okay. Dorlin, you're going to take... it lashes out at you, bites into you for 36 points of piercing damage.
Oh, sweet mother of Christ.
Yeah. And I need a strength save.
Dirty.
Okay, you are not knocked over. It slashes out, lashing out with one of its tendrils, and suddenly this fleshy glob that you're like, oh, I've got this, kind of dodging around it, is going to burst into a row of fangs that are going to clamp down on you like a bear trap, and then you're going to see that its appendage is going to swell out like a garden hose that's been kinked as something comes down its mouth and fires at you. It is going to... Sorry, go ahead.
I lost my concentration.
You lost your concentration? Okay.
I rolled for that for kinetic jump. That's gone.
It is... going to aim this right here, which means that I need you to make me a dex save.
Uh, 22.
Okay, you are very lucky. Also, you have your goggles, which get knocked down your face as this glob of spit hits the ground next to you and starts glowing like a radioactive isotope, nearly blinding you. But you're going to be able to shield in time. The second one is going to turn and fire one of those globs right into the center of Keiko, Dax, and the two orc guards. I need Keiko and Dax to make me a dex save to not be blinded by this. The orc guards are fine.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, you are fine. All right, and what did Dax get?
13.
13 is gonna be a success, just barely. One of the gibbering creatures sloshes down toward you, Keiko, and is going to open its mouths, and all of them are going to start to sing out with this thunder, 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 and it's going to lash out at you. I'm spending a hurt them more. That is a oh, pardon me. I need to re-roll that with just one dice. Okay, that is a does a 12 hit you?
It does not. Oh, almost.
Okay. That is, yep, Dorlin did that to me, so good job, Dorlin. All right, I only have...
It's what heroes do.
I only have 6 hurt them mores now. Because I had, or pardon me, I only have 4 hurt them mores now.
Oh, only.
I was gonna say we started with 2.
I know. I was like, I thought we started with 6. Holy crap!
Don't forget the
Okay.
drama bomb.
I do have a drama bomb as well. All right, so that is going to be its turn. Sabina, you are not within 10 feet. However, Dax is. Dax, I need you to make me a strength save.
I have rolled 6 different d20s,
Mhm.
and I can't roll over a 10.
Okay.
Oh my god, they
Um,
need to go to dice jail
Every
Immediately.
one of them. I own 30
Dice jail.
d20s, and none of them.
immediately.
Okay.
They just
6.
don't want to be
6.
in the house.
Okay.
They're gonna go
Dax
left in the
has his
house,
speed
probably.
reduced to 0.
No.
And I need Dax to do me another favor. I have something good happens. Dax has to make a wisdom save.
Beacon of hope would be good.
He's got a wisdom of +2, so that's a 12.
That is a 12. That is going to be enough. All around, there is this horrible, just like this gibbering, like simpering whining coming out of these dozens and dozens of mouths that are along its fleshy flanks. And it just worms its way into your ears. All right, Sabina, Dax has a speed of 0. But if you know what? I am going to spend the something good happens to allow you to re-roll his save.
Let's see how we do.
Okay.
That one was Dex or Strength?
It was a strength save.
That's 12.
That is enough.
I actually don't know what his saves are. I'm just going off of his base bonuses. I'll need to look that up. It's
Yeah,
fine.
look that up. But yeah, 12 is fine.
12.
Okay, so he is no longer. He's going to be frozen by the dough-like terrain that starts to absorb his feet, and then with a sudden burst of strength, he's going to hurl himself to the side away from this dough-like absorption that is happening underneath him, and can act as normal. What do you do?
Oh, these things look pretty strong, eh?
These things look very strong.
Well, bugger. I'm gonna whistle to Dax and have him run back to me, because his movement doesn't take me any extra things.
Okay.
I am going to cast Zephyr's Strike on myself. Dorlin's still up, yes?
Dorlin is still up. Yeah.
He's still standing.
Okay. I'm gonna just step a little bit closer, still stay out of like 20 feet of them. But yeah, Dax will move back to me, and then I'll move forward like 10 feet. And then I'm gonna shoot 2 arrows into the closest
Okay,
goo.
into that first one. Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Okay. And I just realized that, like, he was just on the edge of being affected by that doe-like terrain, because that's only a 10-foot for that. So we're just gonna round up on the map there, folks. So sorry.
No, sounds good to me.
Okay, I'm gonna give that a yeah. I don't like the color.
18 and a 13.
Those are both hits. Roll me damage.
Okay. Nine plus 8 is 17 damage.
17 damage.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. You are going to slice that one, dealing or harming it deeply. Pardon me one sec. You are going to start to cut it to ribbons. It is barely still alive as it kind of clings to its life in front of you, snarling and it is very
Stand
badly
protectively
damaged.
in front of Dax.
Is technically, yeah. So you move forward.
Yeah, I'll move my guy forward a bit.
Okay, sounds great. Okay, so that is a great hit that you just did. Gibbering the third mouther, the one directly behind Dorlin, is going to take a swing at him and try to consume him. And that is going to trigger something
Ooh,
else.
that sounds fun.
All right. The Mouther is going to take a step forward, take a swing at Dorlin. However, that is going to trigger Valez, who makes it out of that alleyway somehow. And is going to make a pair of attacks. Those are 2 hits. Fantastic. Drawing his sword and attacking. All right. Yeah. That is going to be 2d10. Okay, 13, 25 points of damage with those 2 slashes.
Nice, Phallus. You magical teleporter, you.
Or something. Is going to slash into this creature, which is going to disrupt its concentration. It's going to try to attack him instead. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna roll a d4. You're 1 and 2. Okay, it's still going to try to attack you, but it's going to definitely not have advantage anymore.
Bring it!
Okay, that is going to be a... from that, that's a 7. That's not going to hit you. It surges forward and tries to hit you, and is instead going to drop one of its blinding spittles again in the center of the room, right between you and Valez. That is going to be a blinding flash of light. I'm going to give him disadvantage on this save because he's a drow. And I would like Dorlin, make me a dex save.
I got this.
Okay, he's blinded.
Ooh, 16.
16 is a pass. The blinding flash is going to erupt, and you're going to hear Valid say, "Oh, come on!" And that is going to be that for them. Soldier number 1 and soldier number 2 are going to rush into the fray and do their darndest. Okay, guard 5e. What do you got for me, guys? Okay, +3/+3. Okay. Oh, damn. They're actually going to be useful. I love these guys. Okay. Okay. I rolled exactly 6 damage for each. Okay, the 2 soldiers are going to rush past Keiko, and the first is actually going to embed its sword into the first one, causing it to bubble up and start to die, finishing what Sabina started. However, I forgot to give them wisdom saves, so they both passed. Never mind. They're I guess they do this for a living. Sabina, following your arrow, the first one is going to plunge his blade in, dropping this to the ground. The other soldier is going to rush forward, swinging her blade in front of her commander and stabbing the other mouther there for 6 points of damage, which is going to leave a good hit. This thing is being worn down a significant amount. All right, and then Zarya, where was your initiative? You were really low, right?
10.
Yep.
Yeah, I rolled for shit, and I also have a dex for shit, so...
Okay, then it is your turn, because the Mouthers rolled less than, the last two rolled less than 10.
Amazing.
So,
Amazing.
yeah, so what do you do?
All right. She is going to stride forward,
Okay.
stamping her staff on the ground, and... Dolan, you little shit! We will talk about getting in the middle of demons next time! And as she stamps her staff, she's going to cast Crusader's Mantle as she gets kind of into the middle of everybody. Not everybody, but all her party members, so maybe just behind Keiko?
Okay.
No, between... There. So it seems to be there's Keiko and then there's two of the soldiers. She's going to try to make, like... I don't know if I can actually move myself. I can! I'm going to go right there. Is that
Okay.
a thing?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Amazing.
All right, so rushing
like to do
forward
that.
toward the town square, you can put yourself in front of the soldiers. How wide is the radius on this?
It is 30 feet around me. Nothing really happens, it's just kind of a buff. But holy power radiates from me in a 30-foot radius, awakening boldness in friendly creatures. Until the spell ends, which is a minute, the aura moves with you, centered on myself. While in the aura, each non-hostile creature in the aura deals an extra 1d4 radiant damage when it hits with a weapon attack.
1d4?
1d4 radiant damage. Radiant in particular.
Beautiful.
I'll
Love it.
Take it.
Yes. I just wanted to make sure. Also, I don't know if that's a thing, but I feel like she thinks demons radiant damage is going to be a good thing. In any case, I'd like to also use a bonus action because I remembered that I have Vital Sacrifice, which is a bonus action.
Okay.
Ding. And I will do that right now, and I will take 5 damage to
Okay.
have that kind of floating around me.
All right, so you like reach out and just like slash your arm up to donate some blood. Cool.
Yeah.
Blood donations for the blood god. I love it.
Blood for the blood god.
Okay, and
That's
with that,
amazing.
that is going to be the other two Mouthers' turn. They are going to surge forward. The first one is going to drop one of the blinding flashes again here. Valis is already blinded, but Dorlin, I need you to make me another roll. Dex save.
19.
19 is good. And then the last one is going to surge up around you and is going to fire it just to the edge here, which means that that is going to have a chance of hitting Zarya and the first guard. First guard actually will be hit by this.
And I have to make a Soria. Which one now?
A dex save.
Because I'm so good at that. We just said that. Oh, I got a 10.
You succeed.
Oh, huzzah! Amazing.
The guard rolled a 3, so the guard is blinded as she screams and covers her eyes. I can't see. Oh, pardon me. A 10.
I got a 10. Oh yeah, I got a 10. Yeah. Oh wait, do I have determination?
You do
Hold
have
on, hold on.
determination.
Do I
Sorry, my bad.
Oh, I'd love to use determination. Is that
Yeah, I'll
okay?
let you do
I
it
got
after
a
the fact because
13.
I raised your hopes. A 13 does succeed on this one.
I forgot that I had determination because I got it bought for me.
It's true. All right, so only a 5-foot reach. Dorlin, I'm taking 2 attacks on you, my friend.
Oh, you little shit.
Okay. First one, I'm gonna spend my oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
If I have to be a hillbot, I swear to God.
I rolled a nat 20 on Dorlin again.
No.
Keiko.
Keiko already used her
I've
reaction.
used my reaction. I've used my reaction already.
no.
Trust me, I've been wanting to. I've been wanting to, but I used it.
Dorlin, that's gonna be 37 points of damage.
I'm unconscious. Yeah, I kind of.
Is
fell
that
down.
dead?
No.
That is not
Okay.
dead.
Dorlin
That is-
has 45 hit points. But he's
Okay.
definitely out.
You are dropped to the ground, and the Mouther is going to start rolling over your body, starting to absorb it into itself.
Oh my god, that's oof. Like, being down is fine, but that is. Ugh.
This is what happens. Like,
I've got him.
the other one is going to. It can kind of wee forward and take a shot at Valez. I'm gonna use another hurt them more because I'm glad I did. That is going to be it is going to lash out with one of its fanged maws, dealing half of the roll I just did. Almost. Okay, 16 points of damage to Valez. Which he is still up as it slashes across his arm, and he's going to hiss at it. And top of the initiative, we are back at the task hand. The task hand is going to move back through the back alley and try to pincer this one as best he can. Let me just get back to his character sheet. That'll probably help. Okay. Okay, actually, these guys are clustered beautifully. So he is going to position himself to draw their fire. Over here, you ugly monstrosities. And that they are all within 20 feet. Which means that he's not even gonna hit Valence with this. He raises his hand, holds his glaive up, and suddenly violet light erupts into the area, marking them all with fairy fire. If it fails the dex save, and these guys have... Okay. The one that is next to Valez succeeds, but all of the others fail and are glowing. You have advantage on attacks to hit them. All right, and that's any attack roll. All right, so that is his turn. Keiko, what do you do?
I think seeing the monster that has downed Dorlin, I'm assuming it is the most northern one that's slowly starting to encompass him.
Yes.
Okay, Keiko is going to just whip out her guitar. And is there room for me to get in melee with them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. It's a little cluttered on the map, so I wanted to make sure there's actually room.
Hold on one sec. So as you're starting your turn, I need you to do me a favor though and make me a wisdom save.
A wisdom save? Oh no.
Because you are hearing these things mouth horrible, horrible things.
Oh, I'm gonna use my determination. That's gonna be an 11.
All right, you'll pass.
Okay.
All right. So now, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna whip up my axe and go take a big ol' swing with my great axe on the monster that is eating my friend. Cause Keiko is fucking pissed.
Sounds great.
So that one has fairy fire on it.
Yes.
Yes, it's just the one that's right by Valus that does.
It's the one that right by Valus that does not. So I will.
All right.
Honestly, for visual aid, I will just mark that one with. There, it does not. It's too quick. It has lightning.
I have a question.
Yes.
Could we do a 30-foot sphere around me to see who has the part of the Crusader's mantle?
Absolutely.
Just to make it easier, just to be like everyone who's in there gets 1d4.
Is it 30-foot radius or 30-foot diameter?
Oh, sorry. It's 30-foot radius. Sorry, 30-foot radius.
Okay, so.
So I rolled a 2 and a natural 20.
Okay. So how many attacks was that?
It was just advantage. I just take one attack.
Oh yes, that's beautiful.
Yes.
Nice.
So I got a natural 20. Thank you for the fairy fire. So
Perfect.
let me roll my.
Okay.
Oh, it's a crit.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I roll a d4 with the radiant damage, don't I?
Yeah.
So I roll
And
2d4.
yes, 2d4 with the radiant
Oh.
damage. Yes.
All right, give it to
2d12
him.
and 2d4.
Give it to me.
Okay. So 10, 21, 22. 2 plus 6. 28 points of damage. Do you need the radiant separate?
Beautiful. So that's 28 on top of Alice's 20. Oh no, that was a different one. Okay, so that is 28. No, you can give it to me all together.
Okay, and so yeah, 28, and she's gonna say, "Get off of my friend!" with her axe.
Nice. Okay. All right. So you're going to, and in one single hit, you're going to bloody it. Beautiful hit. Beautiful hit.
Hell
Absolutely.
yeah.
Dorlin, am I making death saves for you?
Oh, heck yes.
Can you do me a favor?
Crusader's Mantle. Oh,
Yes.
Go ahead.
Crusader's Mantle means.
Does that mean
No,
advantage?
that's Beacon of Hope.
Okay.
I decided the other one. I decided more offensive than defensive. I don't know.
So,
I'm sorry.
Dorlin, as you are
Mhm.
being absorbed in this monstrosity, what are you thinking about? What's anchoring you to this plane of existence?
I need to make up for things that I shouldn't be responsible for. So he's thinking about the actual reason why he's next professor.
Okay.
Why he's been expelled and all of the deaths that he was, technically speaking, an accomplice for. And
All right.
why he needs to do this kind of shit and be this reckless to make up for that.
All right. Here we go. Okay.
I don't know if you want me to go into more detail about that, but
As you're lying there, and the images from your life are flashing through your head, you could see the faces of those that were printed in the local paper after the fact, the missing posters, all of that. And as you imagine those missing posters, those faces looming at you from the shadows, posted all around town, their faces turn. You did this to us. You allowed this to happen to us. Dorlin. Wild Rock. Murderer. Meanwhile, outside of there, as you're kind of muttering this, murder, get up, you idiot! Valis is going to say, and yes, Kiko.
So I would have liked to also use my bardic inspiration on my turn. I didn't
Okay.
want to interrupt the death scene, but I
Okay,
Kiko
sorry, I
would
thought your
like to
turn was over.
inspire. No, I just did the attack. Sorry, no, I wanted to also inspire someone. I just got really mad with the axe thing.
Okay, fair.
But yeah, yeah,
Fair.
She would have given it to Valis.
Sounds good.
Because he's right there with the thing saying that, Valis, don't listen to the light. You belong in the dark.
Okay. So that is 1 hit, 2 hit. You know what? I'm gonna action surge.
Yes.
And that's a nat 20.
Yes.
All right, 4 hits, including a nat 20. Let me just roll all of the dice in the
Yes,
world
Queen!
at
Slay
once.
your enemies!
Slay your enemies.
Okay,
Slay
that
Valis.
is... hold on. That's 4... Okay, 4d10. No, that's 5d10 plus 4d4. Okay. Let's do that real quick. Wachoo! 30... 39, because I keep rolling really badly on my 4s. And then that is 24 on top of that. So that's 50... 63 points of damage this turn. He's good for something. So that is the one that oh, actually that reminds me, I forgot to roll for blindness on all of that. I forgot to roll for blindness.
Oh no.
You know what? I'm gonna spend the drama bomb for that. Actually, someone bought another something good happens.
Nah, okay.
Okay, so that will be that. I will have that work because I need that. I need that in my life. Oh wait, it wouldn't matter anyway because he has advantage on all of them because he's blinded. So he can't use fairy fire to. I'm gonna say,
he would have been rolling flat.
but he can't see if he's blinded. So fairy fire doesn't help.
Also, I don't know.
Fairy fire is only if you can see it.
Oh, I see.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use that something good happens, and I'm gonna roll that save again. And he rolled a 19. So okay, cool, legit. I don't have to redo the entire round. So that gibbering mouther that did not get hit by fairy fire though is gonna be ganked. And then he's going to deal overflow damage of probably 10 to Mouther 5. So that's still pretty good. So the one that is oh, actually that's he is going to poke the one that is that is eating Dorlin that Keiko has slashed, leaving 10 points of damage to it. And yeah, good job, buddy. Good job. Now it is Gibbering Mouther 1, which is dead. That's handy. Gibbering Mouther 2's turn is going to bite Keiko. I'm going to spend one of my Hurt Them Mores. I have 2 left. All right, Keiko. Here it comes.
All right.
That is a 17 and a 21.
Both of those hit. Both of those
Okay.
hit.
All right, so that is going to be that Gibbering and... Oh, pardon me. My bad. It only gets 1 attack. The other thing is going to be its Spit Bob. Sorry, it's been a long day. The first one is going to hit, though, and that is going to deal you... honestly, it could be worse. I need you to make me a strength save.
Okie dokie. That's a nat 20.
Nice. You are not pulled off your feet, but you are going to take 13 points of piercing damage as it bites into you. And I need everyone in this vicinity directly...
I'm just going to use my my stone's endurance to reduce the damage by
Sounds
1d12
great.
plus 2 per short rest.
Sounds great.
10, that's 12 points. So
Perfect.
1 point of
Okay.
damage.
All right. I need everybody. So I need Zarya, you, and one of the orc guards that isn't already blinded to make me a dex save. Orc guard number 2 is going to be fine. Zarya,
Dex save?
dex save.
12.
12? Okay. Would you like to use your... Oh, you don't have it.
Nope.
Okay. You are blinded.
15.
15. You are not blinded. Keiko,
No, heck
would you like
yeah.
to use that determination that was just bought for you?
Was it? Yes, I would love to
Okay,
do that.
you are not blinded then by the
Amazing.
skin of your teeth. And
Yay.
as that goes down, and now we are on Sabina's turn. Sabina, you can see this up in front of you. Of the Mouthers that are there, 3 of them remain. One of them is devouring Dorlin, another is descending on Keiko, and one is just around the corner out of your sight. There's a sudden flash of light, and but Keiko and Zarya manage to cover their eyes, as does the other orc guard, as they are advancing.
I have some mild shenanigans.
Sure, give me
I'd
shenanigans.
like to ask your
Yes.
Okay, so I have Zephyr's Strike,
Yeah.
which once I can get an additional 30 feet of movement.
Mhm.
Can I sort of hijack some of Dax's movement? Because my movement's 25, but instead of using my 25, can I use his 40 if I like grab onto him
Are
and
you
run?
if you're riding him, sure, I don't see why not.
Okay. So essentially so because I'm gonna split my actions a little bit here.
That's
so,
fine. So what is the goal with this?
My goal is to be able to get just past Valis. To sort of get I'm hoping to grab Dorlin and pull him.
So Zephyr Strike, does that allow you to ignore opportunity attacks?
Yes.
Okay. So I think you could get into the center of the combat. And I forgot to roll. Oh no, I didn't. I totally did. I remember that. I think that you could get to.
Because if I
to
use
him.
Dax's movement plus my 30, it's 70 feet, which
Okay.
would get me just to the edge of the purple circle, which is Zarya's 60-foot diameter, right?
So you basically could rush in, grab him, and get to the other side of Valis. That's what you're going for?
That's my goal.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Okay, so I'm gonna split my attack actions.
Okay.
So
Well, if you're trying to grab him, that will be your action. So you won't be able to take the attack action and pull him away from the gibbering mouther.
okay, I'm gonna do the movement anyway and just not grab him.
Okay, that sounds fine. It's too much to do in one turn to like still like because you have to spend your bonus action to cast the spell, right?
No, I already cast it.
Counter.
I cast it at the beginning. Sorry, go ahead.
You can replace an attack action with a grapple. Could she grapple the gibbering
Oh, wait,
mouther as
hang
one
on,
of her
actually-
attacks to grab me?
But then she's
It's-
got
it's
your
all good.
both,
It's totally
and
fine.
You're still
Okay.
being nommed by
Just-
it.
Right on.
It's all good. Sorry, I had thought I said I cast it at the beginning, and I did mark it off
Okay.
as cast in my first turn because I did my 2 attacks, and then my bonus action was to cast it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's fine. I just won't grab him. That's totally okay.
Sure. Sorry, I didn't hear
so
hear
what
you
we're
say
gonna do
you cast
instead-
it, but I was juggling a bunch of NPCs, so I probably just
Yes,
didn't hear it.
understandably. It's all good. No, it's fine. I
Fair.
won't use that. We're
Okay.
just gonna do the attack stuff. So
Sure.
Dax is gonna go first, and we're both gonna kind of run up together, and then I'm gonna sort of jump off of him as he bounds up off the wall over Keiko and attacks the one that's on Dorlin.
Okay.
Okay.
Well-
So he
Tell you what I will allow in this case is because technically you get an object interact, right? And Dorlin is an inanimate object. I'll let you do it, but you basically have to make me
Technically,
a strength
he is
check
dead. He is a body.
because he is not just like picking up a rock, okay? So I'll let you
Of
do
course.
it, but there is going to be a risk reward. So if you fail, you're going to fail.
That sounds great.
Okay.
Okay. So Dax and I are gonna kind of run forward. I'm gonna sort of jump off Dax and slide between Keiko's legs as I shoot my arrow. Dax is gonna jump up, but so Dax is going to attack,
Okay.
and he gets advantage, right?
He does get advantage. Everything inside, all 3 of these that are still remaining. Was that a nat
That's
20?
a nat 20.
Okay, so is he attacking the first one that is over by Keiko or the one that is
The
on
one
Dorlin?
that's on Dorlin. And
Now,
he's
here's
also
the
using a
important
charge
question.
attack.
So he is going to do that, but does he have immunity from opportunity attacks?
No.
So he is moving through one of these things as squares, which means that, and I just
His
have to,
AC is 16.
yep. So let me just, he gets like 1 attack. That's gonna be a miss.
Awesome.
I just have to double check one thing as he's getting close. The only problem with this, so does Zephyr Strike allow you to ignore rough terrain?
Possibly not.
Okay. So as you are rushing forward, you're going to be able to get to Dorlin, but as you try to get away, the ground is too doughy. Everything within 10 feet of these things is rough terrain.
Got
No.
it. Okay. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. Where's
But you're up there, and that's a nat 20, which means that he gets his attack. Don't forget the radiant damage also goes up too.
Oh, and that doubles?
Yep,
Right.
every dice
Forgot about
doubles.
Yeah, because it's a dice.
And that is the one
Okay.
that is on.
Can you also make me a strength save for hit the thing?
Yes, I cannot, but what does this do? Is this to knock me prone?
He's prone.
I'm immune to prone because I am made of flesh.
I kind of thought it might be, but I've
You
been
try
wanting
to,
to
it's
use
like
this card
trying to
deck.
wrestle Gumby.
Okay, so 12, 14,
You're
17.
never gonna think of Gumby the
plus
same way again.
5
That's
is,
an image I did not need.
So how many was that?
17 plus 5 is 23.
23. That is beautiful. He is going to come down and he's going to damn near rip this thing in half with that hit as his claws glow with with bright radiant energy.
Okay. And then I'm gonna. It's still.
It's still up. It's very badly wounded.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna attack it with technically my triple advantage, but I'm just rolling advantage.
That's fair.
Zephyr Strike gives me advantage too.
Okay.
Oh, it's 19. Plus 9 is 28.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. That's absolutely gonna hit.
And then I get that D4 as well, right?
You
Yeah.
get that D4 as well?
Everyone in every single it says every weapon attack. So even if you had more than one, you could use it more than once.
Okay, and that's
Max
gonna.
When it
Both of
hits
those.
with a weapon attack.
Okay, so that's gonna drop Sabina like right around there. Okay, cool.
So that's 10 plus 4 is 14 damage from me.
14 damage. Oh man, this thing is getting really close. You stab through it with a blazing blade of light that is going to shear off a piece of it. The limb that was reaching out to claw you is going to hit the ground and start going and start shriveling up into dried skin.
Now, does okay, I'm gonna try and drag him
Okay,
out of
make me
there.
a strength check.
I still have some movement. Okay.
Basically, you're not gonna have any movement, but you can pull him free of this thing at least. So, okay, go ahead, make me a check.
Nope.
What'd you get?
4.
Okay, it's partially fused with his boots at this point, and it's just giving you trouble. All right, now it is my turn. All right, so Keiko, the one that is next to you, is going to turn, snarl, and you know what? I'm gonna spend my drama bomb. It is going to lash out, and the orc guard next to you that's blinded is going to scream as it envelops her like a cocoon, and you are going to hear the sound of like someone squeezing a rotisserie chicken with both hands as blood erupts out the bottom of the mouther, and then it's going to take an attack at you with my last hurt them more.
Oh.
That was so lucky. The 20 rolled to an 8. Does a 10 hit you?
No, it does not.
Okay, and let me see if I recharge. I do not. Okay. It takes a snap at you after devouring the first orc soldier, who's no longer there. And then the last gibbering mouther is going...
Sorry. Did I get to go before any of the gibbering mouthers? Because I'm usually right behind Sabina-ish area.
You are usually right behind Sabina.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
No, that's
I'm
okay.
not sure.
That's okay.
I just wanted to make sure.
That's okay. I have 2 gibbering mouthers up. You're all ahead except for one of them now.
Okay.
I think my initiative sheet is ugly. I apologize.
That's
So
okay.
one soldier gets to go before you, and then it's your turn. The soldier's going to scream and charge. However, I have to make a will save to see if he can do that. He can. He's going to take a swing at this one. That is going to hit, which means he's going to roll a d6. That is going to be 6 points of damage to this one. It is poop. He's going to rush up at the one that just ate his friend and stab it. All right, now it is Zarya's turn, and then the final gibbering mouther gets to attack.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay. It's
I
okay.
don't
Thank
mean
you
to
so
be
much. No, stay on
jumping
top.
in there. I was like,
stay on
I
top
have
of
a
me.
shit initiative, but I thought I went before the last.
Stay
two.
on top of me. I
Okay.
think too. I think I marked off one of the gibbering mouthers at the wrong initiative place, so I think that was my bad. So
I don't know. It's all good.
So-
So Zarya's just gonna scream, Dolan! And healing word.
nice.
His name. A creature of my choice regains hit points equal to 1d4 plus my spellcasting modifier.
Okay.
So if he regains hit points, he is up with. Oh my god! Let me pick up a d4 with these damn gloves.
Sounds good. Can I get you to do me one favor before you do that, though?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to
Oh,
ask this.
sure. That's okay.
But you are within 20 feet of this creature, so I need you to do me a
Sure.
favor and make me a will save
Huh.
before you do that.
No,
Or wisdom
I will
save,
do
pardon
my best.
Which-
Let's do it.
I mean,
I got a 21.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm pretty good at these.
Yeah, you're fine. You did very well.
Perfect. Then I rolled a 3, so that's going to be a 7 hit points regained for you.
Dorlan, you're back on your feet with 7 hit points, and you are feeling fairly drained from that failed death save.
That's only a bonus action though.
That
so
is?
I'm gonna shoot in the fucking face with my crossbow.
Okay, you are far enough away that you don't take disadvantage
Wait,
from this.
you healed me to shoot me in the
Amazing.
face?
Yeah.
Not to shoot you. Not
I
this
know, I know.
time. We're gonna have a talk and maybe.
Okay, go ahead and make me an attack. You have advantage with this.
Oh, amazing. Oh, I rolled a 19, so that's gonna be a 23. Yeah, a 23.
23. That's going to be hit. Roll me damage.
amazing. And
And
I'm
don't
in
forget
my
that
own
you gain the
sphere.
radiant damage yourself, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, that's
So,
Gibbering Mouther.
Is
2
this
is
right?
the close
yes,
one
this
to
is
you.
right.
Ooh, I think you actually...
Gotcha. That's gonna be 8 plus 1 is gonna be a 9.
9 points of damage.
Not
Oh,
bad. Not bad for what I have.
Okay, you are going to plunge a bolt into it. It's going... It's going to start trying to slink away as you have it just on the cusp of death.
Get wrecked.
Get
I have
wrecked.
nothing else except my cutting words, which isn't actually a thing.
That's true.
You mean get wrecked? It always works.
Yeah.
All right.
Wrecked.
The last Gibbering Mouther is going to surge forward, and Dax is right in front of it. So here it comes. That's going to be an unnatural 20 to hit Dax. So, Dax, do me the honor as this thing comes up behind him and deals 25 points of piercing damage. Okay, is he still okay?
He is indeed.
Okay. It's going to rake across him with its claws, and I need him to do me a favor now as it returns the favor that he dealt to it. Or actually, it was to his friend. I need that one to... I need Dax to make me a strength save.
A whopping 11.
That is enough to not be knocked prone by this whack.
Magical.
Okay, top of the initiative because that did not recharge. All right, the task hand has done what he needs to do. So he is going to dance into frame and stab the one that Dorlin is fighting in the back with his 2 attacks. Pardon me, 3. What am I doing? He gets 3 attacks. Good thing these guys have low armor class, because that would have sucked otherwise. Okay. All right, dancing around them, he's going to raise his glaive and slash it down. Okay, that is going to be... yes, 20... 4, 4, 4, 12... Okay, that is just enough. The one that is grappling Dorlin with you is going to be bisected by this glaive. And Dorlin, you are going to fall down on the ground. Awake, your legs are oozing with this flesh that was still climbing up you like leeches in a stagnant pond. And like Sabina's kind of holding you by the shoulders, trying to pull you free of this with like one hand while her sword's up.
But did you die?
All right, that is that.
Sorry.
Keiko, it is your turn. I need you to make me a wisdom save, please.
Okay. Oh boy.
What'd you get?
I had nothing to my wisdom. That's a 10.
That is a success.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm less sad that I didn't cast Beacon of Hope this time. I'm less sad.
It is a bare success, but it is a success.
Sweet.
Still, I was like,
So, what Keiko's going to do, is she's going to hold her hand out to the mouther that's beside her,
Yeah.
and she's going to say, "With all those mouths, you think you could?" Actually, no. Just kidding. She's quite angry right now.
Yeah, she's in Cockney mode.
Yeah, she's in Cockney mode. You think you're some big shot? Well, why don't you see what it is fighting us?
suck on this.
And she's going to cast
Sorry.
Dissonant Whispers at
Okay.
a 3rd level because she's fucking pissed. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay, that is a 12.
Oh, that does not make it. So you're going
Alright.
to take 5d6 psychic damage.
You may roll if you choose.
I would like to roll.
Roll to see how. Let's do for overkill. Let's see how much overkill there is here. Because Zarya sure punked this thing down to 1 hit point.
Oh, the one that's right beside me?
The
Oh.
one that's right beside you has 1 hit point. It is trying to flee. And as you dissonant whisper, I'm kind of picturing this. Do you mind if I narrate this?
Oh, yes, go for it.
So you're just like, and like this little like note kind of flies out of your mouth and into one of its many, many ears.
Mm-hmm.
And how much damage does it take as it explodes?
It takes 15 damage. as it
Yeah, you
explodes.
blew its mind, baby.
Oh,
All right, it's going to erupt into just burnt, well, exploded flesh on the ground. Do you have anything else you'd like to do with your action?
I think I'm good for now.
All right, sounds
Just
good.
gonna stand there huffing.
That's beautiful. All right, Dorlin, it's your turn. I need you to make me a wisdom save.
Oh no. Oh no. My weakness.
Yes,
It's not a natural 1,
yes.
but it is a
no.
-1.
Oh
All
my
right.
god.
Does anybody want to do anything to help him? Do you want to use your inspiration?
I don't have anything. You can use a determination. Oh wait,
I'm
That's
that
going
not-
to
won't
use my
help.
determination.
God, it won't help. It won't help.
It won't-
Shh, it won't help.
You know what?
Shush. No.
Okay. All right. So in that case, I love it. That means this effect actually happens. So, Chris, can you do me a favor? Can you roll a d8?
Oh no.
You cannot take reactions until the start of your next turn. And what you
I
get?
rolled a 7.
All right. You make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within your reach.
Give me a number. Give me a die.
Hold
to roll.
on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have roll a d6.
1.
Okay, you're in attack Dax.
Dax.
No.
Yes. Yes, you are.
didn't
Sorry,
even-
Dax
Maybe
count. Dax
we'll
was 1.
run into the
Yeah.
big massive pile of enemies next time.
Lecture him after combat.
Oh yeah. No.
No,
Get
he needs to know
dibs.
in this moment. He needs to feel it.
Natural 1.
I got this.
Oh my god, I need
my
to take
God.
a picture of this. Natural 1 to hit.
No!
Happiest natural one of all time.
I am
Yep.
I like ones. This is my favorite I've ever had.
Okay.
I just
I'm
need
gonna
to
say.
take a picture of that and put that on the fucking Discord.
Okay, so with a natural 1, you're going to lash out at Dax. Now I have to ask, Sabina, would Dax just reflexively smack back
Please.
at something attacking him?
Probably at this
So,
point, yeah.
Go ahead and make me an attack roll for Dax.
Oh my god, Dorlin, if you go.
We see if he goes
Just
back
brush you
down.
up,
he
I
only
swear to
has-
God, Dorlin.
15. Does a 15 hit Dorlin?
No.
Okay. All right. So
Sure,
you.
I am
bats him.
prone and Dax is making a
Oh, that's true. That is absolutely
melee
true.
attack,
So
he
that's
has advantage.
he has advantage.
Yep.
It's a 24.
That'll
Okay.
hit.
Roll damage. Roll damage.
I love this.
Basically, you just pissed off the kitty.
Max
Fair.
damage,
How much is that?
13.
Okay.
Oh my god, he's back down. I swear to God.
So you just go.
He's back down.
So you hear these voices in your head, like, and you just lash out and you're whoosh.
That's beautiful.
It's there's like a Dorlin cam, which is the camera spinning ass over tea kettle.
Oh, that's
Okay.
so good.
All right, so that's Dorlin's. Good job, Dorlin. Valez got a 2. Oh my god. Okay, he failed his will save or wisdom save. I'm going to roll a d8 to determine what he does this round as the gibbering mouther's words get to him. Okay, 1. Okay, he just does nothing. Cool, because he damn near could kill. He could probably kill Dorlin if I roll to attack him randomly. So Valez is just going to cover his ears and scream. And now we are down to Sabina. I need Sabina. You're right in the thick of this. I need you to roll me a wisdom save.
Okay. Not great, folks.
Oh my god.
It's like a 5.
That's a
Oh my
5?
god.
Sorry, a 7.
A 7? Would you like to spend your determination?
to bring me to an
Please.
11.
Yes,
Sure,
please do.
I think I have it. Yeah, I'll use
Okay.
that.
All
Do the
right.
thing.
You're gonna force the sounds out of your head. You may act as normal. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to pull this idiot out of the way.
Okay. You may easily do so. Zephyr Strike is still up, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna put. Well, so Zephyr Strike. Yeah, I don't get the additional movement this time. I only get that once.
But you
I
don't
do
provoke, right?
But I don't provoke.
Okay.
So I'm going to. Dax is going to take the dodge action because he's able to do that without any instruction.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna drag Dorlin and then use my bonus action to drop Zephyr Strike once I'm out, and then cast my healing spirit little pond and lay Dorlin in it.
Okay, that sounds good. And how big is that pond?
5 by 5.
Okay, so it is a square pond, apparently.
Yes.
There we go.
It's like a little Minecraft square.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
we're
little
using.
block. And boop, boop, boop.
Exactly. Just like little.
You can
Little
fall on it
cat's
from great
tails.
heights and
With
not
the
die.
lily pads, little frogos.
There we go. All right, so
As
you'll be able to do
little
that.
frogs.
Perfect. All right, is that your entire turn?
I think that's all I can really do.
Okay. All right, so now it is just the last gibbering mouther, who has not been hit this entire time, strangely, is going to randomly choose between the task hand, and it's gonna go for the task hand. So that is going to be, I can roll the dice normally. That is going to be a not success. It is going to lash out. Can I recharge? I cannot recharge. So it is going to lash out. It's kind of like ooze around and try to take a swing at him. And he's going to deftly dodge out of the way because he can. Well, that wasn't even worthy of his parry. All right, soldier number 1 is still up and is going to push forward and try to take a swing at this thing. Fairy Fire is still in effect, and that's going to be a hit. It's going to take its first damage of the game. It's going to take 4 points of damage. Good for him. All right, now we are down to Zarya. Zarya, what do you do?
Right. Let's see here. So
Dorlin is
Dorlin's
going to
over
heal
there.
at the top of his
and
turn.
he's-
Okay, that'll be at the top of the next round, yeah.
Heal. All right. Sounds good then. I'm going to try to use Ray of Oops. I actually don't have a card
Ray of
for this.
Oops.
Ugh. Ray of Oops. No.
Ray of
A
Oops
ray
should be a Dorlin spell.
I mean, honestly.
You're not
No.
wrong.
I'd like to try a Ray of Sickness. I guess I need to go up a little bit so that I can
Yep.
get it in my range.
Sounds good.
But I would like to use a Ray of Sickness at 2nd level against the oh, I can't ding it, but the one that's right beside Dax.
Yep, the last one.
Oh yeah, okay. I was like, is that the only one? Okay,
It's
yes,
the only one. All
last
the
one.
others have been taken out.
Yeah.
All right, give it to me.
All right. Let me see here. I have to make a ranged spell attack. Okay.
Yep. And you have advantage on this because of Fairy Fire.
Heck yeah! I forgot. All right, let's go. I have to see. Oh, that I rolled a 17. So it's gonna be a.
That's
Oh,
a hit.
that's gonna be a 23.
The 17 was a
Math.
hit. The 23 is
Okay.
gravy.
Amazing.
Amazing.
So that's gonna be 2d8 and then 3d8 because I cast it at 2nd level,
Okay.
and then that's gonna be plus my d4 because my aura is still up. Pew. Wow, I could have rolled better. But that is going to be 10, 12 points of
12?
damage.
All right.
Nah.
Fantastic. The Ray of Sickness is going to
to
lash out, and you're going to see that some of the pink writhing flesh is going to kind of turn necrotic and sickly where it strikes in, and it's
Oh, man, that is necrotic and radiant damage. Amazing. That's her aesthetic.
it is gross.
That's who she is.
Yeah. And you added the radiant damage
Awesome.
to that roll, right?
Yes, yes, I
great.
did. Yeah.
Okay, so that is the end of this turn. Top of the initiative. Everybody should have acted last turn. I believe everybody did, because there's way fewer people, thankfully. All right, it is the task hand. The task hand is going to shout, "This is the last one. Follow me!" And is going to take several swings at it. That's going to be 3 hits. It is going to take an additional 27 points of damage. That is going to be math. That's not the way math works, Kelly. Is it 27? Yeah, because that's the way math works. Perfect. He's going to slash into it with his glaive 3 times because he succeeded his wisdom save. And then we are down to Keiko. Keiko, it's your turn. Then Dorland's on deck.
All right. So I think if there is...
Oh, actually, he also dealt 3 more D4s because of Zarya. So sorry, pardon me 1 sec. 1, 4. Okay,
Oh, I was
cool.
gonna ask, but okay.
Yep, so that's 6 more points of damage. This thing is looking
Nice.
real hurt, Keiko.
Great. I think Keiko's gonna take her guitar axe and just run up and shout and just... Rah!
And as you do, you're within 20 feet of this thing, so I need that wisdom save again.
Okay, Keiko.
Careful, it fucked me over.
Oh,
I believe in you, Keiko.
well.
You shouldn't have, because I rolled a 3.
Oh my god, everyone sucks at wisdom saves.
Now, here's a,
Remember that.
on a failure. Oh, so this is the one time I was going to say, do you silvery barbs yourself? But on a failure, you can't take reactions. So now we get into an order of operations issue.
I mean, Silvery Barbs is only for using the lower roll. It's not one or the other. It's always
Oh
for
yeah,
lower.
that's fair. That's fair. I don't know what I'm thinking. It's been a long day. Okay, so
It
in
is
that case,
okay.
I need you to roll me a d8.
Ooh boy, darn. Within she has her axe out, so I'm sorry, whoever. 5.
You take no action or bonus action. Use your movement to move in a randomly determined direction. So roll me a d12.
Okay. 2.
2. All right. You are going to start to move toward it, but instead are going to rush into this center kind of like actually, wait, is that a building? I actually don't.
I was
think
wondering if it was a building or
So
if
you're
it's like a
going to-
little
you're-
amphitheater
Yeah, I
wall.
thought it might have been.
You know what? I mean, it's got like a stairwell at the top of it. I don't know. They don't really define this. I'm going to say that you rush around this building and start heading up to the north, kind of trying to escape this creature's horrible sound. This high-pitched warbling that infects your eardrums.
Would I get... This is the hurt me DM. Would I get
You were
an
n-
opportunity attack
You were
from that?
not close enough. You didn't get within 5 feet of it before that went off.
Oh, it was at the 20 feet.
It's 20 feet for the gibbering, and it's 5 feet for
Yeah.
its attacks. So you got off
So
easy.
basically, I ran and went nope and ran back out.
Yeah, you can't handle the sound, which makes sense for a bard. All right, Dorland, you're gonna
Especially for Keiko.
right. Dorland, at the start of your turn, you're gonna heal.
A D6.
D6, please. And it is your turn.
1.
1. All right, so you are up. What do you do? You're prone, but you're up. You're awake.
Do I need to make a wisdom save?
You are, I believe, within 20 feet still.
Shit.
Oh no, you're not. You're not. You are at. So Keiko is in 20 feet. You are at 25 feet, according. Or sorry, it's from the edge. Yep, you're at slightly over 20 feet.
I'm going to fuse this and activate the little pipe that's on my wrist guard and cast magic missile at the thing. Has a 2nd level spell, so I get an extra missile.
Okay.
So that's a 5,
Okay.
2, so 5, 6, 7. Another 5, and another 2.
So how much total?
So that would be 14 force damage to the
No,
thing.
I need
And
to
then I'm
ask,
just gonna lie down.
I need to ask something very important right now. Caitlin, your spell, does that,
Yes.
is that only melee attacks that boosts?
I think it's just everything in my range. Let me go to my
Because if it
card.
affects spell attacks as well, then the magic missiles do radiant damage
There it
as
is.
well.
It says each non-hostile creature in the aura deals an extra 1d4 radiant damage when it hits with a weapon attack.
Okay,
so
weapon
any
attack
weapon attack.
So that is not a magic missile then. Okay.
Okay, no, not.
All right. So Dorlin, you're going to slam into this thing with 1, 2, 3, 4 missiles.
14 damage. Sorry.
14
my bad.
damage that are going to splat into it. It is barely hanging on to life.
I'm just gonna like lie back down and be like, "Oh my glob."
Okay.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna use my bonus action. Give myself temporary hit points because I can do that, and I forgot to that. And then I'm going to try and stand up.
Okay, you're going to try to stand up. You'll be able to kind of wobbly stand up. All right, it's Valis' turn. Valis failed his wisdom save. He's going to be clutching his ears, screaming, as Sabina! Sabina, it's your turn. What do you do?
I'm just gonna try to take this thing out. I'm gonna
Sounds
take
good.
2
Take
arrows
2
at
wisdom
it.
saves.
Yeah.
One for you, one for Dax.
Yeah.
This is the downside of having a companion, though, because they can get hit with this stuff, you know?
Yeah. Now I did find out he gets my proficiency on all skill and saves.
Beautiful.
So his wisdom is 5. So that's an 8. Can I use my determination for him?
You
I
don't
think you
have
said
one
I
right
could
now.
before? Oh, right, I used it. Never mind. So he will fail.
So he'll fail. Okay. And what do you get?
I think I finally passed. I rolled a 17.
You are
plus
fine.
2.
Take your shot. Dax
Okay.
is going to yowl in pain as this gibbering hits his ears. Roll me a
A D8.
roll me a d8 just to see what he does with his turn.
Ooh, a 7.
Okay, he's going to randomly attack a creature, but after your shot. So 1.
Do I still
2,
have? Is fiery fire still going?
fair? Yeah, you'll have advantage. Can you roll me a d4 when you have a sec?
Double 19s on that first one.
Oh, beautiful.
Whoops. 4 on the D4.
Okay, he's going to lash out at Zarya on his turn.
Okay, and then I rolled a 23 to hit on the second one.
Beautiful. And roll me for Dax's attack.
Dax didn't attack. Oh, Dax is attack for you.
Dax
yes.
is attacking Zarya. Yeah.
That's a 19.
Okay, that will hit.
And that's 7 damage.
Okay. So Dax yowls in pain and lashes out, dealing 7 points of damage to you, Zarya. Do you have anything that you can reduce that with?
No, not really. I just have my shield up, which only affects my AC, so that's fine.
Okay. Sounds good. You'll have a deep gouge kind of running down the side of your right arm, your right upper arm, right beneath,
Just end this.
or pardon me, left arm. And Sabina, you're going to line up your shots, fire twice into the mouther, and
23 points of damage. Because of the radiant damage too, right? I included that.
absolutely.
23.
It is going to let out a horrible screech and dissolve into nothing. Leaving you in the center of the battlefield. You can hear the sound of combat elsewhere in the city coming to an end as well.
I'm going to call Dax through so he can heal.
As you, Keiko, you'll be able to shake off the effect and return to your group.
No, no, what was that? Oh, that was horrible.
Are you all alright? You hear as the task hand moves forward.
More or less. I thought I was better at dealing with these things, but it seems I still have tactics to learn.
Dolan, why did you run into the middle of them all? That is
Yes,
like the
you-
worst tactical advantage.
You do not run into the middle
Idiot.
of demonic
Yes.
monstrosities.
He's gonna be barely standing up. He's just gonna look at all you, and he's gonna look at Varus. Actually, I'm just like, is the infirmary safe? Did we stop them?
I think we did.
Okay. And then he's gonna pass out and go to sleep.
Take another d6 because it's another round. I can keep this up
He's
for a
still
minute.
gonna go to sleep, but
No,
I
no,
will
fair, but you
happily
can-
take that.
If we have a minute to sit here, you can take 10 d6 healing. Actually, that's not true. I can only do it 4 times. So there's 1, 2, do 2 healings.
Sweet.
And yes, I'm giving it to you over Dax, so
The
you
task
better be
hand is
happy about it.
the task hand is going to clear his throat into his hand, and you're all quite all right.
Most of us.
Yes.
Yes. He'll look down at the mass of flesh that was the soldier that had fought alongside of you. It seems that I owe you a debt. Well met. I am the task hand and the leader of Bazzoxan. I apologize for your arrival being complicated. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Varen Thalis.
It's nice to meet you as well. And Zarya Rain. I am a wandering healer, and I, like I said before, have a bit of experience with these monstrosities, and I also have experience with demons. Just
Then you're the
Telling my
perfect
age.
person. Well met. I am very
Well
happy
met.
that you are here. Welcome to Bazzoxan, he says. And as he does, the camera is going to pull out, revealing the soldiers of the Aurora Watch fighting in the streets with these mouthers all around as betrayers rise. Who knows what god-cursed spawns escape that portal to hell. That's what we're going to call game for the night, folks. So I'm really sad. I was expecting something when I said that, Robin, and you didn't respond at all. To Varen Thalis. Perhaps you know his brother?
Why is that? I know.
Here it comes. 3,
What? I don't
2.
I don't know.
Really? Okay. Okay.
Is it a critical?
It's a critical role thing. I don't know what though.
Give it one.
Oh!
Yes. Perhaps you know
There
his
it
brother,
is.
Essek.
I do know his brother.
Oh,
Essex.
well,
I
okay,
forget-
he
I
was
forgot
said
Es-
Essex.
I forgot Essex.
Well, he wasn't gonna be
Who's
like, yeah,
Essek?
Essek's my brother, guys.
Well, no.
No, he's the
I don't
little
know
kid.
Essex's last name, I suppose.
Yes.
Who's
Essek?
So pretty.
I'm only in the
That was a
periphery.
blast. I had so much
Essex
fun.
it was an NPC drow that the party befriended and
Yeah.
had a crush on.
He was
with
one of
the
Mercer's characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he was basically like Critical Role's Farah, or Critical
Yes.
Role's DMPC. He was
Yeah.
right.
Nice.
He was in and out more. Like he was very helpful when the he was able to. Oh, he was able to fucking tell. Aha! Yes, I see.
Oh, now the chat's catching on. All right, so folks, hey, I do want to say sorry for a little bit of the miscommunication during the gibbering mouther fight. I know that I glitched a couple things up. I'm sure I'm going to hear about in the comments. But like, I hope you had fun with it. Regardless, it was very cinematic.
What
I'm
was
glad.
great? What
Yes,
was
you made
I
it
don't-
work, and that was great, and that was tense. I loved it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Also, the yo-yo that is Dorlin.
Yeah, I was like, how many times can Dorland go down and we bring him up in this fight because he rushed into the middle of fucking all of them?
Five.
That being
like,
said,
No,
every hit
yeah.
that I took probably could have wiped out and zeroed a member of the party. So that's kind of like healing in its own way by preventing damage to the rest of you.
So,
But-
so I think that we're gonna have a great time, folks. We'll see you next week. We're gonna buckle down for a storm. We'll see you next week here with Call of the Netherdeep, episode 6, where our characters are going to investigate Bazzoxan. And I don't think you're probably going to head to Betrayer's Rise immediately, but you're going to get there eventually.
Yes.
All right, so folks, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Call of the Netherdeep. I really appreciate it. If you want to help support the channel, be sure to give us a follow or a sub if you're on YouTube or Twitch, and consider going to the Patreon at patreon.com/dorktales, where you can join the likes of my divine producer DM Michael Gray, my demonic producer Soul Omen and Precarious, and my princes the Patreon, which are Aeolus the Forever Cleric, as well as Terran, Buddy, Amberthist, and Trizelta. Oh, and also Cubby Gummy, who I almost forgot but didn't forget because Cubby's right next to my heart. Join them, you get advanced content, including our new Dork Tales the podcast and Strixhaven, which is coming very soon in the next couple months. We're going to start releasing that when we hit a certain amount of love. So be sure to show up there. And thank you so much for everything, guys. Really appreciate it. We'll see you next time
Thanks
for
for
a
running, Kelly.
You're very welcome. It was good to be back. I missed it.
It's good to be back. So good.
It's
I
been so
missed it
long.
so much.
It's been 1 week.